This 2022 Aussie Bundy Big Bash cricket series is proudly brought to you by Aussie Home Loans Bundaberg, G-Fit Sportswear, The Spotted Dog and Railway Hotel, Better Home Living Bundaberg, Tackle Vans Caravan Spares and Repairs, Moorhead Family Communities Bundaberg, Searles RV Centre, the Bundaberg Cricket Association, Triple M Bundy, and WideBayITV.com, broadcasters of the 2022 Aussie Bundy Big Bash. Let the game begin.
Hello all and welcome to Salter Oval for Game 10 of the Aussie Bundy Big Bash between the Headlands Pies and the Searles RV Vikings. With me to start off in commentary tonight is George Farmer from Aussie Home Loans, the naming sponsor of the Aussie Bundy Big Bash. Welcome, George.
Evening, Sean.
No worries. Well, everyone's just heading out to the centre, so we'll just duck out to the toss.
Welcome to Salter Oval, everybody, for Game 10 in the Aussie Bundy Big Bash between the second place Billy Moorhead's Headlands Pies up against the fourth place Dale Hodge and Katie Chadwick's Searles RV Centre Vikings. I have umpires Paul Denning and Chris Parker with me. Chris Parker making his debut in the Aussie Bundy Big Bash this evening, and obviously our two captains, Scotty Irwin for the Vikings and Brendan Handley for the Pies. Let's do that toss there, please, Scotty. Heads. Call is heads. And heads it is. Brendan, come on in, please. You've won the toss. What's the choice of tonight, please, mate?
We're going to have a bowl first tonight.
Any particular reason for having the bowl straight up?
A lot of the games have gone to the batting team, batting second, chased down the first innings total. So we're backing our batters. We've got a strong batting lineup. Mitchie Parsons and Luke Owens, first and second leading run scorer in the Div 1 comp at the moment. So we back them to chase down any total tonight.
And same with Hayden Pope and yourself, been scoring generally a few runs in and around about the place. Absolutely agree with you there with a bit of batting depth. Currently sitting in second spot, not an absolute sure thing about a semi-final spot. You do have a game in hand. Tonight is an important game for the Pies.
Yeah, it's an important game, and I love this competition because every year it's very tight. At the moment, it looks like better heats on top, and the Vikings are down the bottom. But on any given night, the Vikings can come out and beat any team. So we're taking them very seriously tonight, and it is an important game for us.
Now, you've got a full squad tonight, just missing a couple of Paulson Anthony. Yep. Have you got any new players that have come into the squad? If so, tell us a little bit about. Lewis
Williams is no longer playing in Bundaberg, so we've got Curtis Duff, who's come into the team. Curtis is from Rockhampton. He's down here working as a physio now, and he's played a bit of cricket back in Rockhampton. Hasn't played for a couple of years, but he bowls a bit of left arm Chinaman spin, so we think he might be a pretty handy acquisition.
Brad Hogstall.
Yep.
Now, I understand Coach Simon Gills has other commitments tonight. Not sure what's going on there, but has he sent any key messages to the Pies as far as game plans and what's supposed to be happening with your batting, bowling, fielding, etc. throughout the game?
He drove past earlier, had a look at the pitch, said it was pretty green, said win the toss and bowl first and the rest will take care of itself. So here we are.
Rightio. Congratulations as well on to you and your family. New addition, new baby. Well done, Brendan. All the best for tonight.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate. Scotty, come on in, please, buddy. Mate, must-win game for you guys tonight. Lost last week. This basically is your last game in the competition. You've also probably got to hope some results go your way in order to get to the semis, even if you win tonight. Feelings in and around that, please, buddy?
Yeah, I think it's possibly impossible for us to actually get to the finals based on the point system, but if we have a super big win, it might be a chance, but pretty unlikely still. So, it's just going to be a game for the boys to go and enjoy themselves and finish off the season.
And I suppose the other thing that you look at there too is, trying to upset the apple cart, not making it easy for the other teams and making it difficult for them to get all the way through.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we're hoping to bowl first on this pitch and set a total to chase the total down, because these guys don't really like setting totals. So it's going to be a bit harder now we lost the toss, but we'll give it what we got.
Now, obviously, you're back in tonight. Trent Seeds is back in tonight, but you're missing Artie Richardson and Josh Wynan. And Eric Peterson. A couple of big outs there for you. Who are you looking at to step up tonight to basically take the spot of those guys and put a performance on the board for you?
Yeah, obviously we've got to get Lennon Childs to step up. Even Damien O'Neill this week. Need him to step up as well. But yeah, Jeremy and Posy as well. Rely on those quite a bit probably tonight.
And the last thing, I suppose, was a little bit of talk around after last week's game, and not that you were here, and I'm not sure if you've been spoken to about it, but the running between wickets, particularly early on, the rotation of strike, Vikings probably struggled a little bit with that. The Taipans probably put that over you guys. Has there been any talk or chat in and around the running between wickets for tonight and improving that area?
No, not a lot. We've got a couple of guys that are a little bit slow between wickets, so they can't improve too much, unfortunately, but yeah, that's the way it is.
Totally get the being slow between wickets, Scotty. Right, all the best and good luck, mate. Well done. Just repeating that the Pies have won the toss and they will be bowling for this evening. Back to you guys in the central commentary position. Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. So Brendan and the Pies have won the toss, and no surprise there, they've elected to bowl.
Yeah, it seems to be the formula, and as Brendan was saying, that the pitch is still pretty green.
So, no doubt I'll pass on to David Borg to take over. So, all the best. I will be here. I have to do a few things, but I'll be back in commentary later.
Evening, David.
You're all good?
Yep, all good. Yourself?
Bit different downstairs here, isn't it?
Different view, isn't it?
I don't think it's as good, but...
Yeah, personally I like it upstairs. I think the view upstairs is better, but you can see the full ground down here at least.
Those door frames get in the road a little bit too, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
It must have been in Rosie's road when he said, who'd he say? Scott Irwin was batting, and not Ned Jenner. Wowzers.
Yeah.
24 years
24 years
there.
of difference, probably
Quarter of a century.
Probably 15 or 20 kilos difference.
Yeah, he's a big unit, Ned.
That's
He's
just
only
the hair.
16, yeah, but interesting, isn't it? I know Neddy's opening, and I think my young fella Ollie's batting 3, so I don't know if Scotty Irwin hasn't had a hit for a while. He's a bit worried.
Maybe.
I guess with Eric's away.
Yep.
Seedsy's back, isn't he? So
He is, yep.
probably wanting Trent Seedsy to come in the middle of the innings, so don't want him out there too early, so they're trying to hide the big boys down a little bit, so calling on the young bucks to do it, so give him a bit of responsibility. Won't hurt, will it?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I actually don't mind this. Giving Ned a go up the top is we struggled a little bit this season, so...
And he's batting fairly low, 6 or 7 maybe for North, so gives him an opportunity to come out and build an innings, because by the time he gets in, sometimes he's trying to chase his tail a little bit, so it'll be interesting. But he times the ball. He's a natural timer of the ball, so I hope they've told him just to work it around and not doing silly, because Lennon can do the big hitting,
exactly
can't he?
Right.
So
Yep.
Damien Turner's going to bowl first.
Yep.
Umpire, what is it? Paul Denning and Chris Parker.
Paul Denning and Chris Parker. Yep.
See my shirt, Richie Benaud. The famous Richie Benaud.
Marvellous. That.
So it'll be interesting to see how Lennon bats this week, because last week with those 2 boys away, he tried to hit Chris Duff for 6 every ball, didn't he? And he needed to hang around a little bit, to be fair.
He did, yeah. I think that was a masterstroke, actually, opening with the spin against him. His eyes light up, but I think he really struggles against the spin too.
Oh, he likes a ball coming on.
Yep, does, yep.
So that was probably going over middle, and he's trying to... Not a bad shot, I guess.
Yep.
No one behind square there.
Well, he'd be very keen on this side, like the pitch is right over this side of the block, so a very short boundary there. So
it's a tempter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Just really got to get something on it, and
I'm assuming someone's out I need 2 out for the first few overs.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Yep.
Proper cricket shot.
The sweeper out there.
Oh, Fritzy, yeah.
Yep.
Well fielded.
Yep.
He's fairly straight, actually, so...
He is, yeah. Actually,
Good position for that shot, but if he goes the cow, he might not get there.
Early regulation field. We've got slip. Oh, yeah, so that...
Bringing up third man, which is interesting because they can have 2 players back, so Jaden's going to go deep mid on.
Yep.
So 2 back on the leg side. Hopefully Nettie just hangs around. Get over.
Yeah.
Playing across the line a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, Nettie.
It'll be an interesting matchup because both play for Norths, Damien Turner, the bowler,
yep,
and Nettie, so they would see a lot of each other in the net. So
probably getting a little bit greedy, not playing straight enough, trying to probably hit it too square down towards square leg there. So lucky, very lucky.
For a guy that can swing it a good way, yeah.
Yeah, got Sean Rose on the little device there, scoring away. It's coming up now. Conditions are fairly, I don't know whether you remember last week, mate, it was fairly windy.
It was
very
blowing a
still,
gale.
Bit humid tonight,
It
so
is,
I think there's rain up Miroomvale way.
There is, yeah, I had a look earlier.
Bit of humidity, so there might be, they're talking a bit of dew later on. I'm not really up to all this dew point and whatever, so see how we go. That was...
There's one name across our region that's synonymous with all things hospitality, Rum City Foods. And with more than 50 staff and 4,500 square metres under one roof, Rum City Foods stocks everything. They've got the lot. Paul's milk, frozen products, packaged foods, dairy, bakery, drinks, chemicals, and all the hospitality packaging you need. Rum City Foods are a proud member of Countrywide Australasia. Find them at rumcityfoods.com.au or at their massive new premises on Commercial Street, Bundaberg.
It could be kind and hard bowling.
I think you might be right. Looks like we've got Kine and Hard opening at the cricket pavilion end.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing tomorrow. He's not playing club cricket. He might be off for the races tomorrow. Knowing Kine, he likes a punt, so fitting in his game tonight with that little moustache. It's getting there slowly. I'm not so sure.
It's a interesting effort.
I think that's still from Movember as well. It's taken him a while. Bit of a woolly whooshka from Nettie Jenner, getting a little bit frustrated. Only 2 off the first over, so I think they're probably batting a little bit cautiously. Well, I thought they would after only getting 101 last week. So
and they were lucky to get 101. To be fair, bit of late hitting from a couple of the bowlers at the end.
Yeah, two lads got 16 not out at the end. I think they nearly top scored.
I think they did off top scored off of 10 pills or 12 pills, something like that. Kept down a little, that one.
Yeah, not too much carry for Jaden Larson, the wicket keeper.
Interesting, they've got Jaden with the gloves on. They've got Brendan Hanley in the side, representative wicket keeper.
Well, I see Jaden's he's wicket keeping for Bundaberg on Sunday in the Good Child Shield. Yeah,
right, there you go.
Luke Solano's been keeping well, but Jaden got the nod. Oh dear. Just bowling in that area there.
Yep.
Good bowling by Conan. Conan's always loved digging in the short ball. We haven't seen one yet, but he loves digging in the batsman.
They've kept it pretty tight so far.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Lennon's just come down and have a bit of a word to the young fella, bit of advice, which is good. There you go. There's the short ball,
there it is, and that'll go for 4.
Got what it deserved.
Yep.
So Nettie was ready for that. Disappointing. 3 good dot balls.
Yeah.
And just didn't want to go. Make something happen, but he's given a bit of a on a platter there. Oop.
Yeah, he's back on the spot. Yeah, that one popped. So, yeah, we've had a bit of uneven bounce.
Yeah.
Pitch looked a little like that. There's a couple of spots on there where you can see if the ball hits that spot, it's going to do something different.
There's a fair bit of grass on it. I know.
Yep.
I'm assuming Div 1 will be here tomorrow, and the Good Child Shield looks like the far wicket over there's been prepared for Sunday. So
Yep.
since Christmas, I think there's been a bit of grass, because you might remember in November it was pretty hot and there was a lot of runs being scored.
Yep.
And the wickets took a bit of punishment, to be fair. So trying to make sure the wickets are looking good going into early March, I guess, when the semis and the finals will happen. So the outfield's looking good too.
Oh, this is, I think, the best I've ever seen. I was saying last week, I think this is the best I've ever seen this field look. The BCA invested in a new mower. Might be 3 or 4 years ago now, but
Yeah.
you can see the
way it cuts it.
the benefit of that starting to come through.
So Lennon's playing that shot that he tried in the first over.
Yep.
No success.
That's his game though, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, gee, I'd like to see Lennon bat for a while. You know, if he bats 15 overs, they're going to get a good total.
Yep.
You don't really want to lose him, but I guess it's his natural game, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the one he's been looking for. So it's fielded by the young Curtis Duff. We talked about him the other night, Curtis Duff. He's come in during the trading period.
Yep.
Lewis Williams has
left, yep.
He must have left town, so there's a bit of an opportunity to draft someone in. So big, strong looking boy. Left armour.
Left arm Chinaman's apparently.
Yeah. So
there we go.
He's hit that. The cameraman's gone, where's that gone? Yep, so no $1,000 for the crowd catch yet. Well, I don't think we've had one this season.
Don't think we have, no.
I think I might have to go out there and...
That's what we're saying there
earlier. Should be
earlier.
commentating for up in the grandstand, to be fair.
Yeah. He certainly didn't get all of that, but got enough. And that's all you need, that short
big,
boundary, isn't
boy.
it?
Hit that cement on the full too. I wonder if
do wonders for the ball.
Jaden's checking to see if there's a divot in the ball.
The bowler is.
It's well bowled,
That's
just
good,
a bit
good
water.
Comeback, yep.
Yeah, if he puts it on the stumps, anywhere near on the stumps, Lennon will try again.
Yep.
Keep it outside off like Kynan did, and Lennon will have a bit of trouble trying to hoik it across the line that far.
Yep. You've got to bowl that sort of 4th or 5th stump line, don't you?
So obviously that's the plan. They've dropped the third man back down there, so Jaden's come in the mid-on, so the plan is to bowl outside off stump there. Oh, Bob.
Yep.
It's like Lennon's just going, if I can't hoik it over the grandstand like that, that was probably a cuttable ball. Someone that likes a square cut would have hit that through point.
Yep.
So the heater on tonight.
Yep.
We've got the backseat driver there. One for, what are they, mate?
1 for 41 off 6 overs.
1 for 41. Josh Brown's out again, that's a pity. It's a nice shot.
That's a very good shot for no run.
Yeah, the poor old Heat. Joshy Brown's had a bad run, hasn't he? Since he got that big score on whenever that was. So, never mind. Hopefully they can win. So, what's that, Lennon Childs? 7 off 11, and Nettie Jenner 5 off 7.
Yep. The score's done for 12 off 3 overs.
Steady
Probably
start.
Not enough.
Steady. Very wary after last week, I'd say.
Yeah. Good to see Lenny down there having a chat to young Ned.
Yeah, probably just saying, look, you don't need to do anything stupid.
Yep.
I will.
That's
Well
better.
bowled
That's
by Kynan again. Nice shot by Nettie, but
better from Ned, yep.
he goes hard at the ball, doesn't he?
He does.
Just a metre or two left or right of, I think it's Mitchie Parsons there, would have been a single.
Yep. Yeah, what Lenny's really got to be saying to Ned, there's your job here is to work it around and just rotate the strike.
Absolutely.
Exactly what they didn't do last week.
Oop.
Got away with it.
Yep, Edgy down to third man. I wonder what's going to happen here for Lennon. He hasn't faced Kynan yet, so still got the third man here, but we'll see what they do with the field.
I think Kynan would want to be banging it in too short here.
No. Looks like they've only got third man back here. Interesting. That'll be very tempting for Lennon. There you go. Good shot.
That's
just pierces the gap.
Shot. Great shot.
Yeah, along the ground, that's all he has to do.
Yep.
Well played. And I think only having, look, he's looking over at mid-off and mid-on and going, no one's there. If I get half of it,
yep,
I'm safe, So,
well, he marched at him to make sure he got the length that he wanted, didn't he?
He got there.
Yep.
Probably got in the spot where he wanted it too.
Banking on this one being short. No.
Oh, or a wide, slow full toss. Lennon's gone, thank you. Bit of a change-up.
Did not expect that.
No. So they've moved someone back to deep mid-on down there. Might be Jaden. So, and that's the thing, putting it back on the bowler like Kynan, first over to Nettie Jenner, was all over him really.
Yep.
Probably felt really comfortable, but with Lennon Childs coming out, it makes it thinking, oh, where am I going to put it?
Yeah.
He's tried to do too much there. Oop, straight down the mid-on.
Yep. Single.
Those yellow pads are bright, aren't they?
They are very bright.
Canary yellow or Australian gold.
You're certainly not going to get the batsman mixed up, are you?
No. Well played. Oh, Connors throwing the stump down. Gives Paul a job to do. Come in and put the stump back up.
Umpire Denning very happy.
I was watching the other night, they were talking about the bails, how Andrew Simons talks about the gravity and the inertia and the gravitational pull of the bails, and they said he actually weighed them, they were twice as heavy.
Yeah, right.
So I think Finchy got hit the other night, rolled back on his off stump, and the bail didn't come off, and they started the conversation yet again of the actual weight of the bail, so twice as heavy.
There you go.
So you can see why the stumps are getting hit. If it hits the stump down low, it's not enough to rattle a bail.
Yeah. Interesting.
Batsmen are happy.
Yep. I bet, yeah.
Bowlers aren't so happy.
All for the entertainment of the game.
Yeah. I've got a mate, his best friend actually does all the Big Bash. His job is to go to all the grounds and install the bails and the wickets, so it's a full-time job. Wouldn't be a bad gig, would it?
Absolutely.
Okay, little edge down the third man, so Lennon's probably put that big hoik away. He can't hoik though, so he thought, I better play some offside shots. So good bowling by Damien and well played by Lennon.
Yep. Much better over there, last over for the Vikings.
Yeah, so
Lennon,
Lennon
23 or 4.
Yeah, Lennon's 17 or 15 very quickly.
And then that's it. I mean, you get somebody like Lenny, you can sort of play miss it a few early on. Yeah. But if he's there for 20 balls, then chances are he's going to have a fair sort of score racked up.
It's Jaden back down here. I think he might be going from end to end. He's too nice to say anything though. Skipper, can you stop me running 200 metres after every over?
Yeah, going long on to long on. Poor fella.
Yeah, as Sean's saying in the background, we had the floods 10 years ago today.
Yep, peaked today, 10 years ago. I just moved to town about 6 weeks before.
True.
Yep. Bought a home loan business. 6 weeks later, half the town was underwater.
So that's fortunate from Nettie Jen, a bit of an inside edge.
Yep.
Curtis Jason, probably 2 down
Did
there.
a couple, yep.
Yeah, I had a few memories pop up on my Facebook, and at school, yeah, we had trees blown over all our shade cloths.
Yep.
I think we had about $30,000 worth of damage. It was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
a lot of
that
water.
Tornado come through
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So yeah, thinking of those, some people just didn't get back on track, did they?
No.
Bit of a blow. Okay.
Oh, he's put one down.
Let's put that down.
Yep.
Jaden.
Oh, he's had a
Be
bit of luck.
fairly regulation catch, to be fair.
Yeah.
With no slip, he's got to go. So
Yep.
any edges, he knows he has to go at it.
Yep.
Anyway, bit of luck for Ned.
Yep.
Lukey Owens having a chat to Ned there. Ned's twice his size. I'd watch out, Lukey.
Yeah, so it's good to see how the town's bounced back from
Yeah, absolutely.
that though. I remember my darling wife saying to me at the time, was saying that, moved to town, bought a home loan business, and 6 weeks later half the town's underwater, and she's, what have we done? And I said, oh, well, if we get through this, then
Get through
we
that. Get through anything. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Here we are 10 years later, so going strong.
Lennon's ready for a big swipe here
Here
at
he
some
comes.
stage. There he is, straight down the mid on.
Oh, that's
has
a
he
good
caught
grab.
that?
Yeah, that's a great
Good
grab.
catch. Yeah, so Lennon's not keen to go, but Jaden's as honest as they come. So,
Yep.
gee, I thought there's no chance of Jaden getting that.
He judged that very well in the end.
Absolutely. He's still looking around.
Yeah, he's,
Yeah. Jaden was a bit slow to go there. We'll see on the replay, but yeah, if he didn't catch it, he wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't claim it. That's for sure. Yeah, he's got,
Yeah, no,
got his
I
hands
reckon he's-
underneath it from where we can see it.
Yep. That's a very good grab.
Played a lot of cricket, Jaden.
Yep.
The Lord Tabs and the Darling Downs Dingoes in that Brisbane Premier
Okay,
League
yeah,
they
yep,
had. So,
yep.
and he, as I said a couple of shows ago, he drives in from Childers.
Yep.
Well, for
Who can you call upon when interest rates are rising or if your fixed rate is ending? The refinanciers from Aussie. We'll make your home loan work harder. Let's talk.
It's the end of Lenny Childs. I think Pies will be very happy to see the back of him.
he's the danger man.
Yep.
He's the big one, isn't he?
Yep. Your young fella's the next batsman.
Yeah, Ollie's come in,
Young
which
Ollie.
is surprising, but give the young fellas a go.
Yeah.
I was listening to David Warner just on the way out, and he was talking about the surge when he was playing 9 years ago. It was 6 overs.
Yep.
The surge, that's 4 overs, and then you pick your 2.
Yep.
He said the surge is a lot more difficult. Only the first 4 overs. It's a swinging ball. Well bowled. It's Jaden's first delivery. Jaden Santa Catarina takes a catch, and the skipper says, "Have a bowl."
Yeah, have a bowl.
Yeah, so it was interesting for Davey Warner. Said usually over 5 and 6 it stopped swinging a bit, and that's when you could really cash in.
Yep.
9 years ago.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, absolutely. So he said the first 4 overs you don't go silly because the ball is swinging. So it's probably, he said, from overs 6 to 15 is the best time to bat. So very interesting.
Isn't it amazing too that
Good
nice shot there from Ned? Yeah, pierce the gap. Might get a couple. Amazing when they call that sort of power play, the 2-over power play later in the game, how often it actually results in wickets falling and
Jackson Raybine on the boundary down here giving us a bit of cheek. Should be watching the ball. Yeah, it often brings, everyone debates over when to call. It's hard to tell. I always say when there's 2 set batsmen, but it doesn't always go to plan. Okay, so Nettie's tried to get under that.
and has
Pulled
hold
it mid
out.
off, yeah.
Maybe
sure who caught that. The replay there. Might even be, is it Brendan Henley? You think so? So that's what they didn't want, 2 wickets falling quickly. They need to build a bit of a partnership. So Scotty Irwin we've got 2 left-handers now.
Yep.
Interesting.
Your local better are your appliance specialists. With everything from fridges and laundry to TV, small appliances and much more. Plus, with a range of payment options available, you can buy now and pay later. Go local. That's better.
Back, as you say there, David, 2 left-handers now, so change the dynamic.
Makes it easier, doesn't it? Don't have to left-hand, right-hand. Maybe Scotty was...
Yep.
I don't know, with Eric Peterson's away, isn't he? So I don't know who...
Injured, I believe.
He mightn't... probably didn't want to bring Trent Seeds out. 5th over.
Yet. No. But these 2 will do what the Pies missed last week. They work it around.
You'd hope so. But it's still a new ball and the wicket has got a bit of grass, so it's not easy going, but they've just got to rebuild for a while. Well, by Jaden. So yeah, someone else that could come in. I'm looking at the list. There's not too many right-handers, to be fair. You've got Kyle Stallen to be someone else that's a good batter, so he's a left-hander also. So Scotty's obviously said I better go out. Yeah, probably don't want to risk Trent Seed yet. I think he'd like to come out after 10 overs. Whoop, straight through him. Well bowled by Jaden. He mustn't have missed by too much. Fairly animated there. And Scotty hasn't had a good run this year, I don't think.
No, he's
at all.
Been a little out of touch.
And not playing club on the weekends.
Yep.
So he's probably not hitting too many balls, I wouldn't have thought. Gets harder as you get older.
That it does. For most of us it does, Dave.
Yeah, oh, direct hit and he's in trouble. Oh, very close. Simon Kelly down there. So
yep.
Nice tidy over from Jaden.
Yeah.
1 for 3. Wowzers.
So scores 2 for 31 off 6. So
2 for 32.
Yep, 2 for 32 even.
Slow to pick up. Yeah, anyway. 5 and over's okay, but yeah, they haven't got a lot of batting strength, to be fair. They need the first 6 batsmen to score all the runs.
These guys probably need to be around for another 6 or so overs.
Yeah, they'd probably looking to consolidate for at least 4 to 6 overs, but who have we got on here? Hayden Pope, I think. Popey.
Yep. Nice start there from Damien Turner. 1 for 15 off his 3 overs.
You sometimes wonder, he's only got 1 over left, you just keep him going. You've got 2 new batsmen.
As somebody that is a out-and-out swing bowler.
Yeah. Don't know, he would have liked to bowl his 4th over, I'd say.
I would imagine so.
Saying that, you never know, Hayden might zip one through here. Bowling at the legs, Scotty Irwin. Yeah. Seen them okay there. Bowling pretty full, aren't they? So
they are, yeah. Hayden's been going recently. He was bowling really well early on in the season, I know that.
Yeah, he's a good, honest cricketer.
Yeah.
Just bowls his medium paces. Pretty steady. He's not one to go looking to bowl any bounces or anything stupid like that. Well bowled. That's all his first ball, so he needs to have a bit of a look and get his eye in as well.
Yep.
Pies look a lot stronger on paper, don't they, today, with the Vikings got a couple out.
Yeah, Josh Wine and Eric Peterson.
Yeah, Joshy Winnan, he's a good cricketer.
He is.
Well, by Hayden there, bit of a play and a miss. Seaming it away.
For as warm as it was early on, it's looking reasonably pleasant out there right now. There's a gentle breeze blowing.
Always gone searching for that. Put your back foot across and square cut it. It's a nothing shot.
Catching practice.
Yeah, that's just hanging the bat out there. It's only going to end one way. Projected score 99. Going at this rate.
Yeah, well, it's
yeah. Another play and a miss by Ollie. It's all over him here. Last ballie over. A little bit shorter. Couldn't get away with it, so probably settle the nerves a bit though. So, very good bowling by Hayden Pope there.
Ensure your caravan is ready for your next adventure with Tackle Bands. Tackle Bands have a fully equipped workshop facility run by trade qualified technicians and mechanics. The team carry out repairs and installations on all types of caravans, RVs and trailers, and no job is too big or too small. Insurance repairs are their specialty. Tackle Bands are authorised and certified repairers for all major insurance providers. So, when you need quality service from professionals you can trust, see Dale and the team at Tackle Bands, to Calvin Street, Bundaberg.
So Jaden's got his second over, 1 for 3. He can keep bowling.
Yeah, absolutely. Captain Brendan Hanley be very happy with that.
Nice shot by Scotty, misfield, so should be 2 there if he's keen.
Scott Irwin's signature squirt.
Yep. So yeah, the 2s are just dribbling through, so they need to keep going. Peter 1 for 65 off 10, so not too bad. They're playing in Sydney, aren't they? So not the biggest of grounds, but it's a good platform with only 1 down halfway through.
They'd probably like to have another 10 or 15 on the board.
Yeah. Great bowling. Jaden just putting on the spot and just going, Scotty, you can do what you want, have a go. He's tried to hoik it across the line there.
Seemed to keep down a little bit again.
Yeah, he's no one out at deep mid-wicket. Bit of a tempter for the left-hander just to try and release the shackles a little bit.
That's the short boundary out there again.
Yeah. He's bowling well.
He is bowling very well.
Not much you can do with that. So Jaden bowled really well in an under-18 carnival for Wide Bay.
Yep.
They won by .76. So arch nemesis Sunshine Coast were playing, and I think the Darling Downs beat Sunshine Coast on the last ball.
There you go.
So Wide Bay, 8 young lads from Bundaberg in the team, including this young lad here, bowling. So they're very happy with themselves.
As they should be.
I think Jaden was very unlucky not to make the team. You can't pick everyone, but in saying that, Corey Pope batted 3 times and had 3 good scores.
Yep.
Lockie Haycock's made the team. There was another, one of the Sipple boys from out South Burnett made it maybe, and Curtis Farrell from Maryborough made it as a shadow. He got 67 not out one day, so so Jaden's probably coming in with a lot of confidence, probably a little bit disappointed at the same time. nothing changes, hey.
Yep.
That's good bowl and good carry to Jaden, the wicketkeeper there. That height.
Absolutely. It's a very valuable asset to have, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't coach height.
No.
And he's got a good high release point.
Yep.
Doesn't fall over, so...
really tall action.
Yeah, he's had some back issues because he shot up. These young boys grow pretty quick. Last year he had to work on his core strength because his back was sore too often for a young fella. So, giving him a rap, he sprayed one down leg side, but he'll take the one.
That's the first loose one that he's bowled.
He'll be back on the spot next ball.
Yeah.
Scotty's probably disappointed when you're 2 for 36 off nearly 8 overs. They're the ones where you need to just
get something on it.
Rotating the strike. And this is where you're going to see a silly shot from one of the boys. They're not getting any boundaries, so the big shots will come soon. Oh, there we go. Nearly a French cut, and he's called it a no ball. So every batsman's dream to be on the duck and get a free hit.
Yeah.
So Ollie, see if he can do anything here, but the way Jaden's bowling, be expecting something in the half volley area.
He's bowled that Yorker really well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's a little unlucky to have overstepped there.
So they've got the opportunity to change the field because it's a different batsman.
Yep.
If Scotty stayed on strike, they couldn't change the field at all. Interesting, they've got 2 back behind square. So does that mean he's going to bowl short? I'm not sure. It might be the double bluff. Okay, so he's hit that pretty good. And
gone to the boundary.
Not great fielding by someone out there. Didn't want to dive and get the black pants dirty. So bit of a pressure release there, to be honest. That's the first boundary we've had in a while.
First boundary for a while. Gets Ollie off the strike. Off the mark, rather.
Yeah, Nettie Jenny hit that 4 before that.
Your foot's different, so your best shoe isn't the same as someone else's. Getting the right shoe makes all the difference. It means less pain, better movement, less fatigue and less injury. At FootMotion, our experienced and caring team use the latest technology to match your unique fit and movement to the right shoe. Whether it's for work, running, school or walking, we're here for the whole family. Don't compromise. Experience FootMotion today.
That's a great shot.
Cracking shot. So that's two falls in a row. So
just what the Vikings needed. Yeah. How's the first week back at school been?
Yeah. And
Good batting there.
Yeah, quite enjoyable, mate.
Yep.
Pretty easy with the Thursday.
Yep.
But a few of the preppies were pretty tired with the heat as well because it was 31 degrees. So, yeah, we had one little fella. He had heard the bell for lunch go and he put his backpack on. He was ready to go. It was only 1 o'clock. So, it'll be interesting next week, the 5-day week. Looks like Scotty's decided to go here. 2 aggressive shots in the first few balls.
Yeah.
Hayden's put him on the spot though. Yep. Getting a little bit frustrated. Another Yorker.
Yep.
All bowled. Not much you can do with that. So moving the field a bit, I think they feel that Scotty Irwin's decided to go. So Simon Kelly's come out of slip, coming across the mid wicket, and they've putting a Brendan Henley's going deep mid on, and they've got a deep
long off,
mid-wicket.
long on, and
he's
deep mid wicket.
Spread the field, and this is where maybe Scotty needs to go. Okay, I can hit 2s here. I don't have to keep trying to hit the boundaries because they're all out. And another no ball. So give Scotty another opportunity here. He missed out on the free hit before.
So as you say, the field won't be able to change this time. So
nope. Good catch before Jaden. Nice and low. He's deep mid off here, checking us out. Whoop, got away with it. Brisbane Heat.
Heat of
30 off the last over.
Push the accelerator.
Must have been a surge. Chris Lynn come and had a bat for us, did he?
Hit the go button.
Good comeback by Hayden there. That over could have been a lot more expensive for a 4 and a free hit, so he'll take that.
Got out of it well in the end, didn't he? Toby can jump in here.
Yeah. Good to see Usman Khawaja getting runs.
Absolutely.
He hasn't got too many yet, has he? So I think we've got one more over. Georgie, I'm going to kick you out and bring the young Toby Lamond in.
One of the young guns.
He might be able to commentate his two friends out there batting and bowling, so if they don't lose a wicket. So nice little shot there by Ollie. A bit of a Scotty Irwin shot, bit of a left-hander shot, mate.
The Scotty Irwin squirt. It's amazing how what a difference some of those Australian players have made coming back into the Big Bash. Steve Smith's,
Warner's done nothing.
Warner's just about done, I think.
Yeah. Well bowled by Jaden, probably pitching outside leg, so take the leg by if it's signalled by the umpire. Yep, leg by. Yeah, I saw something yesterday. I think I saw Australia Cricket threw something like 340,000 at Warner to play, and they worked out I don't know, it was something ridiculous, five grand a run or something. It's 2020 though. We're being hard on him. Look, Marnus hasn't done too much either, and even Aussie hasn't done. Like Steve Smith's shown them the way, of course. Well bowled by Jaden again. Ollie's very watchful. So as we were talking about, 5 and over, not too bad. They've just kind of come back a little bit against some very good bowling. It depends what their plan was. Two batsmen been around a little while. I haven't seen the surge get called too early in Bundaberg before.
Yeah.
Bowling those Yorkers again, isn't he? It's hard for the batsman. But
executing that really, really well.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to faze him too much.
This will be third over for Jaden, I think.
Yeah. Mate, the way he's going, you could nearly bowl him his fourth out now. But
you would.
You don't know, they've got a lot of bowlers in this team, so. Oh, he's edged that. A very late cut. There's an easy 2 there if he wants it. And a Curtis Duff, so.
He'd have moved on to 1 for 111.
Have they?
Off 13. So they've absolutely have hit the go pedal.
How many runs off 3?
46 runs off 3 overs.
Pretty good going. And it was 30 off 1 over, wasn't it? So. Quite cautious there, so obviously decided not to throw away their wicket. Yeah, halfway, 52.
All right. I'm going to step out.
Yeah,
and,
we got
we'll have young gun Toby Lamont come in.
young Toby coming in.
Shane, Dimmock and Rodney. So shot Miles twice.
Well, welcome, Toby. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. How are you, Bogey?
I'm good.
It's good.
Join a few momentum shifts here. This is the fellow we were talking about, Curtis Duff. You would know he's a left-arm Chinaman bowler.
Ooh.
He came in the trade period.
Bit of mystery common.
Yeah, I've never heard of him. I think he's from Rockhampton. Chris Napper was saying on the show the other night. So
No relation to Chris Duff.
apparently not. If he is, Duffy's the runt of the litter because he's a big barrel-chested, this bloke. I thought he's got to be a fast bowler, but he's coming off the short run. So
See how he lands him.
yeah, and plays for Gracemere and Rocky. He's just come to Bundy. Yeah, come up and introduced himself to me. Didn't know me, and went and said good day to a few people. So he seems like a nice lad. So
See how he goes to Scotty here.
yeah, Scotty. I don't know how he goes against Spinney. Might play the old left-handed sweep shot.
Oh,
Very watchful there. So
it's down the leg side.
down leg side. So probably should be wides. We'll see what Paul Denning, the umpire, says there.
Looked pretty close to leg stump.
Yeah. Oh. So he's just going to call it buys. So he's got away with it.
There you go. Looked pretty slow out of the hand.
Yeah. Bit of a warm-up delivery. He's lucky to get away with it being down leg side because there's no one behind square. So Scotty's probably missed a trick there.
Oh, got him.
Oh, he's clean bowled him.
There you go. Immediate impact.
Scotty's kind of looking at the stumps there.
Didn't know what happened.
Yeah. Whether he's thinking the wicket-keeper might have bumped the stump. Jaden likes doing that every now as a joke, but
Here's the
he's got a
replay.
big smile on his face.
Ooh,
Don't know. Hard to
that angle.
tell
Not the
here,
best angle.
but might have just clipped the top off. Out comes another left-hander, Kyle Stallen. So congratulations, Toby. Said on the show on Wednesday night, Queensland indoor cricket side.
Yeah, that's a bit of a surprise, but glad to be in with the boys.
Yeah, well, you travelled all the way down there and
Yeah.
showed those city slickers how it's done, mate. So Dad wasn't too confident.
No, he wasn't.
He said, oh, I don't know, you know what these city boys are like. They kind of stick together, but you hung around and obviously showed. Are you doing a little bit of keeping or you just...
Yeah, I was keeping most of the time in the tryouts. So,
Okay.
Yeah, but
So you,
I was a bit surprised with tall lad going in to keep. but-
yeah, you don't see too many tall lads keeping as well as you. Bit hard to get down that far.
Here goes Kyle. Oh, that's close.
So he's
No,
hit him on the
wasn't
pad,
it?
and
Oh, he liked it.
bowlers always, especially spin bowlers, hit him on the pads, and probably pitching outside leg, I would say.
Tossed up.
Whoa.
Oh, here we go.
There's a single there.
Oh,
So Wally's
gosh.
had to dive and slide. Late call, not a great throw. If it was over the stumps, he was gone.
Reckon he went to the wrong end then.
Yeah, direct hit to Kyle's end. Could have
Ollie's
been in all trouble. I don't
Ollie's
know.
pretty quick.
Yeah. Kyle has called it pretty early.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
definitely bowler's end. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, Kyle had nearly given up the ghost, actually.
Here he goes again. Half tracker. Oh, picked out the fielder.
Who is that there?
Looks like Lukey Owen.
Lukey Owen, yeah. So,
But, yeah.
straight up in the air.
Oh,
And he's dropped it.
Spilt it.
Probably nearly a full toe. I don't know how high it was, but
Who's that out there?
oh, I don't know. But he's. Oh, I don't know. We
Here's
won't
the
name
replay.
and shame, but I reckon it's Simon Kelly. Don't you think?
Well, the hat's off now, so...
He's the one with his hat off and he's kicking a few rocks out. It's got to be Simon Kelly, straight in the breadbasket.
Jumped out at him.
He'll probably blame the lights. He's telling someone how it dropped on him. No excuses. But in saying that, I think Ollie's been out like that in one of the first games. If you get a full toss, you've got to know where the gaps are, because that's a long boundary out there. You've got to go, right, I'll hit it towards this gap.
Very long with the pitch on this, especially this side, closer to the grandstand.
Yeah, so this is probably, if you get a full toss at this, and as a left hand, you could try hit it towards the pavilion. So
Yep.
This is Damien Turner. He bowled the first 3 overs
That's his last
from
over.
this end, yeah, so they've swapped him around. Jaden Santa Catarina, I don't think he bowled his 4 overs. Bowled 3, so he was all over the left-handers, to be fair, so...
Jaden bowled well once again.
Yeah, well, you've seen a lot of him playing cricket for the Lord Tabs. He's a pretty honest taller, isn't he?
Yep. Just he hits that length, and
yeah,
obviously these boys are struggling to play.
Bit of a wide. So yeah, it's a... I would have left Jaden on, but in saying that, Damien might take a wicket here, but Jaden was in his rhythm. It's hard to bowl your 3 and then come back and bowl 1 over later on. So given there's only 9 overs left, what do you think about Big Neddy coming out to open bat?
I was surprised, but I reckon
Something different?
Yeah, I reckon he would have liked the opportunity, but
So
that's
Ollie
a shot by Ollie.
got under that.
That's a beautiful shot over the mid-off. Charging him early, smoked him over the top.
Yeah, so they've got to keep the runs ticking here. 3 down, probably not too bad.
They're going about 5 and over, it looks like. Just
Yeah,
under.
a touch under 5, projected score of 109. So, yep, lose that down at mid-off. It might have been Simon. He might have thought, oh, he won't catch it anyway, over his head.
Oh, that's a good shot too.
It's a late cut, probably.
Oh, they'll come back with 2 here.
2 down there.
Make Carr run.
Yeah, I think every left-hander likes hitting it behind point, don't they? I used to hit it behind point if it was pitched outside leg stump, people say. There's always runs down there.
Ollie moves to 14.
So Damien's probably thinking of bowled full and being hit, bowled short. What do I do now? Is he going to try something different, or just try and create something for Ollie to try and hit?
It's a good shot
Okay,
again.
there's an easy single there to
If Carl can
the
get
left.
that. Looks like Carl's struggling a bit.
Yeah. Believe it or not, he used to open bowl for Country West.
Oh, really?
I can still remember batting, and Kyle would come steaming in as a young fella. Honest taller, and he's holding his hamstring already. And there was a single there that was behind point to Curtis, who's a left arm thrower, so it's to his right. So he did a backhand flick in, so it's always an easy single there.
Yeah. Well, that's well bowled.
So yeah, good bowling by Damien. So the heat is still going well. 1 for under 35.
Jeez.
Only 1 wicket down. They're going well. That's a good platform, isn't it? 1 wicket down.
Pitched up. Wide ball.
Wide ball. Yeah, so Damien hasn't bowled too well in this over without being too harsh. And are you playing rep on Sunday? Under 16?
Gimpy's actually forfeited on us.
Have they really?
Yep. 16s aren't going up, so...
Bit scared.
Yeah, looks like it. Taz
So-
boys coming back, so...
Yeah, well, you and Stutch and a few boys coming back, and Lockie Haycox.
Yeah.
Well, that's disappointing because you haven't really played any Bundy rep, have you?
No, not at all this year. Not at all this season.
Because you had Lord Tabs every Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very disappointing.
Sure, we have a few more games and then it's finals, obviously after that.
Bundy's been winning in under 16s?
Yeah, I think we've undefeated.
Undefeated, so...
Pitched up.
Bit of a full toss.
Good shot through the covers.
Yeah, just between cover and point, so...
Should come back for 2 here.
Only 2 there. Cole doesn't look interested in a third. Yeah, if he was racing tomorrow in Bundaberg, I don't think, he wouldn't be running, that's for sure. I don't know whether Dale from Tackle Vans has got a few horses. I don't think Dale would actually, he'd probably put him out to pasture if he was lucky. So 3 for 67 off 12, so 5.58 and over, so that's not too bad.
Looks like Curtis.
Time out! You are busy, but your foot pain is slowing you down. The experienced team at Hinkler Podiatry are passionate, outcome-driven, and use the latest treatments to get you back on your feet fast. Call Time Out on your foot pain with Hinkler Podiatry.
Yeah, just saying it, not too bad.
Pitched up.
So there's a single there, maybe not.
He was in on the circle.
Ollie might be a bit scared after that last close run out, so probably a full toss it should have been put away into a gap.
Wouldn't surprise me if Ollie tries targeting this a bit this over.
Sweep shot to Jew.
Yeah, it's
okay,
a good
so
shot.
he's hit that fairly straight.
Should come back for 2. Maybe not. No.
Yeah, no, Kyle's not interested.
That was a good shot by Ollie.
Yeah, nice and straight.
Only for the single, but
I dare say if Kyle's lame like that, he's just got to swing because he's a bit of a liability out there, so he's definitely got to go hard.
yep, over mid-off, I reckon, coming.
Oh dear. Playing it. Geez, he's animated. He's a bit like Brad Hogg, isn't he? Left arm Chinaman.
He loves it. He's bowled pretty well so far. Only a few loose ones.
First bowl in 4 years.
Well, that's well bowled.
So
a bit quicker.
Yeah, so Cole's having a little bit of trouble here in the 13th over.
There is no one at third man, so anything on that runs.
Yep. Anything behind point, late cut. Oh dear.
That's well.
Playing all over that.
He's
Good
bowling
keeping
well.
by Jaden. Chris Parker says no, not out.
He's bowling pretty good areas.
He's demolished those stumps, Jaden, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I heard he's been to North's training, so I reckon these North blokes have got him under their salary cap, their salary sombrero.
Well, that's a loose one.
That's a bit short.
Oh, just be a single.
Only one. SK's looking nervous. Oh, gee. He's looking nervous out there. Bit of a fumble. So, interesting to... Oh, that's the over. Gee. Kyle's definitely got to go here.
I reckon Ollie, if he were to face a few more deliveries in that over.
Ollie does like the sweep shot, so any of those balls he would look for a sweep. Yeah, there could be an instruction to go for the power play. Mind you, Kyle's not seen him very well.
No.
But really, Kyle has got to go anyway, so I personally wouldn't call the power play because Kyle's got to go regardless. So
I don't think they are. No, Ollie's going back to his mark.
So
this
Kynan Hard coming back on the bowl. He opened the bowling with a couple of good overs at the start.
What do you reckon Kyle will try to do here?
He's got to do something. 13 overs gone. He's got to go hard. There we go.
That's just
Popped
chipped
it
over
up
the
in
top.
the air. There's only one there because there's someone out at deep mid wicket.
Ollie will take strike. It's a good arm by Mitchy Parsons on the boundary.
He's got a good arm, hasn't he? As captain for Brothers, he doesn't usually go out too far. So Kynan coming on. Reckon he give Ollie a short ball too.
Yeah, well, just clipped off his pads, but it'll only be a single.
Ollie will look for 2, but Kyle is just saying, hold your horses, mate. No chance.
Oh. 13 overs gone, 71 on the board.
Probably fairly happy. I reckon Seedsy's sitting on the sideline going, come on, I've got to come out and have a go.
Have a bit of a slog at the end.
Telling Ollie to run Kyle out.
He'll go here, I reckon. Yep, there you go.
There we go.
It's a good shot. Looks like it's
he
in
timed
the
it
gap.
too well.
He won't come back for 2.
Nope, not on that arm.
Oh, that Mitchy again.
Yeah, he's just skidding it into the keeper. One bounce. So need some boundaries, Toby, from a Vikings perspective.
They do. They've lost a bit of runs in the last couple of overs, I reckon.
Yeah, well, I reckon I could count half a dozen singles, you know. Should have been a few more twos, but Kyle's been injured.
Good shot off the pads.
Just
straight
one
to
out
Mitchie.
to Mitchie. He's in the game out there, isn't he? Three times in this one over.
Yeah, Carl's looking very sore.
Quaj is out. Must have got close to 100. 94.
Threw it away.
Oh, well, had to go, didn't he?
Oh, no.
It was a big, juicy half volley. Kyle set off for a quick single.
Oh, how good.
To SK. Kyle going to the danger end.
Never looked in doubt.
So it looks like Ollie's decided to go as well, do you think?
Yeah, I reckon he'll have a bit of a swing here, I reckon, too, if it's there in his arc. Though I reckon Ollie will be good to stay in for a few more overs just because he's quick between the wickets coming in at the end. Don't know where Nick Clark's batting, but if he's out there with Ollie, I reckon a fair few twos and threes coming there.
Trent Seeds would be in next, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He can hit a ball, so no, Magpies missed him last week with their Div 1 total of 61, so I said to Trent, they missed you last week, mate, so he must, I think he was away playing football in Mackay, so...
He was played him in indoor cricket last night. I umpired a game he was playing in.
Yep. So you're umpiring indoor as well?
Yep.
Wowzers, you're a busy man.
I wanted to play last night, but got chucked into the umpire stand.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
They need an umpire.
Yep.
Saw you. I said to your dad, Scotty, can Toby umpire? Do they give you, what, chicken snitty burger or something?
Oh, they give me a bit of cash, which is good.
Yeah, Ashley and Colin Kiness, they're good people out at indoor cricket, aren't they? Lovely people.
Very good.
I've got Connor at our school, he's in year 3. Good little fella.
Okay, that's on again to Ollie. Oh, that's a good
so
shot. That looks like it's going to go to the
that
boundary.
fairly straight.
It's a good shot by Ollie over the mid-off for 4.
Okay. Yeah, they needed that boundary. They've had heaps of ones.
It wasn't a horrible over last over. Just with the 6 singles.
He's bowled fairly full, so he's lucky that someone like Seedsy or even a Lennon Childs isn't out there because he could have gone the distance. I reckon Ollie is going to pull out a sweep shot fairly soon.
Go again, that's a good shot. They'll only get the single though.
Only a single.
Who's
down
on
to
the boundary?
Damien Turner. He's got a pretty good arm.
Oh, good grab.
At least he's bowling fairly full. You know, he's only bowled that one or two short balls. You can't really set a field to that.
That's full again.
It's a fully again.
And that'll just be a single to Jaden.
Oh, here we go. Close run out. No. Lucky to get away with that. Cole's not seeing them too well, is he?
No, not at all.
Projected score of 112. That's
I reckon
a little bit
want
better.
Want a bit more than that though. Or half tracker. That's a good shot by
Bit
Ollie.
short to Ollie, so...
Ollie will come back for 2, I reckon. Oh, no, it's 4.
It's gone for 4, so...
It's a good shot.
Big gaps out there, so anything short, you've got to try and hit behind.
There was that half tracker you were talking about.
Yeah, that was a half tracker that I said he hadn't bowled, so commentator's curse.
Jinxed him. That was a good...
Well, I think if he bowls it full on leg stump, he will definitely sweep it, but he's bowling outside off stump to Ollie, so...
It's full again.
Yep.
Just a single. Good shot.
Just a single. They've got a couple of sweepers out there, so it's a bit hard. Ollie needs to go over, Mitchie, or whoever that is at short cover, try and go over to that short boundary, but probably fairly happy to just give Kyle. Kyle's probably
That's 11 off the over already.
Noted hitter.
Last ball
32
over.
off the last 27 balls, so...
Oh.
Gee, Kyle.
That's almost a remake of...
Yes, we've seen that. That's a bit of deja vu.
That was a good over by the Vikings. 11 off it.
Not too bad, but in saying that, could have been a lot more.
Yes.
I see Kyle, he batted for Waves on the weekend, and I think he got 20 or 30 off 60 balls, chasing 80. I thought that's a slow innings by Kyle, so he might have struggled there as well.
Kynan, looks like Kynan coming on the bowl.
He's going to try something at all. He'll bowl him a short ball here for sure.
Wouldn't surprise me. Oh,
there you go. He's missed it. Knocked 2 stumps over. Con will probably give him a slap on the back and say you shouldn't have missed that, playing across the line.
Unfortunate for the
So
Vikings,
that's a bit of pressure on the young fella there. So, anyway, he had to have a go.
That was a good innings by Ollie. Steadied the ship.
Here's the replay of Kynan. He's fairly open in the sense, as you can see in the replay.
That was pretty
Swung
well
back
bowled.
into him. Might have hit leg stump, I think, on the middle. So,
but Trent Seed's coming out to bat now.
Is it? Yeah, that's probably not really desirable if Kyle's a little bit injured, but
you'd still want Ollie out there, I reckon.
Kyle, he's missed a few. He might come good here.
Just getting into his innings, I reckon.
8 off 14, so I think Kyle's, if you can get it up to a strike rate of 100 at the end of it, there's only 5 overs to go, so. So left-handers are scoring a few runs tonight.
They sure are.
Renshaw's 6-6-4 we're hearing, so those long levers.
Tall batsman.
Yeah, Renshaw does hit a good ball.
I like him, he's a good batter.
Yeah.
What are they on?
174, only 2 wickets down, so 2 wickets down you'd probably be hoping for 200.
False start by Kynan.
Yeah. Trent wasn't ready. Saying that Trent hasn't played much cricket of late, so it's hard to come out first ball and hit. Oh, he's
that's
got
going to
an
be 4 too.
Oh, Kynan,
Well placed.
rightly so, has got his hands on his head going, what have I done wrong here? If you said Trent Seeds was going to hit a 4 first ball, it wouldn't have been there.
No, would not have been an edge down to third man.
Would have been straight or cow. So, anyway, Kynan's bowled well, a bit unlucky there.
That was well placed by Seedsy, I reckon.
Yeah, there's plenty of runs down there behind the keeper.
Oh, there you go. Heater going off.
Renshaw's got another 6. Okay.
Renshaw's 24 off 6.
Oh. Kynan again, full, straight to cover.
So, Seedsy's still having a bit of a cider.
Kynan coming in again to Seedsy. Oh, slower ball.
Oh dear, that's
going
to
to be a wide. Oh.
Nearly didn't hit the pitch. You'll have to look at the replay there. Seedsy might have been asking Chris Parker for a no ball. I don't think it was that wide. Might be being a bit harsh. He's hit the cut stuff. We're gonna might not see the replay.
No. Was very close.
Yeah, very close.
Kynan again. Oh.
Trent's
Looks like
swinging
that
hard. He's just missing. So well done to Kynan for actually pitching it up, because he'd be a bit worried the way Trent hits the ball. Mid off is very, very wide and square out there. So Trent's got a lot of space, even towards just the normal mid off position.
I reckon Vikings will be pretty happy. They're closing in on that 6 runs and over mark.
Yeah. Projected score of 116. So
slowly climbing.
If Trent bats his last few overs, he should get that. Oh, gee, Kynan's bowled well. We've got Angus Raybine applauding good bowling down here at deep third man. How you going, Angus? He's good. What's that?
Angie giving us some raps on the boundary at third man.
He's giving us a hard time, I think.
Another slow ball.
There we go,
Pumped
and that's the
down
gap
the
that I
ground.
was talking about. That fella's too wide down there. I don't know why he's so wide.
That's a very good shot though by Seedsy.
Yep. He's just kept his shape there. Didn't try to swing too hard. So with the natural power that he's got, that's easy runs down there. So 4 for 95.
I reckon they'll be pretty happy with that score so far.
Not too bad. Top score of 29 from Ollie. Not good, I don't think. You're always looking for someone to score 40 or above.
See Tagglevan's, your family-owned caravanning experts, for the popular New Age caravan range. Walkinshaw designed and engineered for superior strength and reliability. Start your adventures today with a New Age caravan from Dale and the team at Tacklevan's to Calvin Street, Bundaberg.
Yeah, it look like
Popey with
Popey.
those armbands he wears.
Oh, Renshaw's out.
Is he?
Yeah. Greeny got him.
Did you see Chris Green the other night calling the 6 fielders on the leg side, said this should be a no ball?
That was very smart.
No one else picked it. And I think they had a couple of deliveries, and Aaron Finch was calling out that's a no ball, so they...
Bit of a silly shot when you're hitting it cleanly like that.
How's he going? Do you think he's going all right, Toby? I think he's doing a good job. First 16-year-old player we've had on there.
Oh, that's well, Bob. No, they haven't called the surge yet.
If they've called the surge, I'd be disappointed with that shot. He hasn't played much of a shot. Hayden's looking very disappointed. Given his across the waves teammate a bit of advice, I'd say.
That was very well bowled though by Hayden.
Good bowling. Yeah, he's cramping him up there. Cole probably wants something where he can free his arms outside off stump. Typical left-hander likes to just whack it through cover. So Hayden's trying to cramp him up there. Well, he did on that first ball.
Popey in again.
There you go. He could free his arms up, and he's hit it behind point for 4.
It's a lovely shot there. I reckon first one he's hit out of the middle.
That is his first shot that he's hit anywhere near out of the middle. So it's taken him a while.
It's a pretty good start to the over. 4 off the 2.
Absolutely. 12 off 16 there. So Popey, as we said, he's just waiting for something wide there, the left-hander. So
and he comes
that's what
again.
He does here. Tucks him in again. Yep. Cramps him up. So Cole sets off quick, but there's only one.
Yeah, just be a single down to third man.
I think that's Angus going from end to end as well. Going from here right down the other end.
Tough job.
He's fit, so he's young and fit. He can
I reckon
do that.
Seedsy will like this end though. The short bounce on the leg side.
Yeah, he'll be licking his lips. He'll be going, please Cole, get a single. Easier said than done, the way Hayden's bowling.
He's bowling very well.
It brings up the 100, so only got 101 last time, so doing better than they did against the Taipans last week.
And run rate just over 6 now too.
Downstairs tonight, there's a Men of League function upstairs, so we've been kicked out.
Oh.
Not a bad little position down here. There we go. Gee, that's gone straight through him too. That might have cut back.
What's happened there?
Yeah, it's
hard to see from
Trent's
our
kind
angle.
of, Trent saying to the keeper, I don't know what to do here.
Looks like it moved a mile.
And that probably got Trent thinking, gee, if I hang around and play those shots, I'll get out. I might as well have a hit. There you go.
That's the shot. That's come to us.
That's the one.
Bang.
On the concrete again.
It's a lovely shot there.
Yeah, he just stood there and kept his balance and kept his shape. And that's what he needs to do, hitting towards the shorter boundary. Big, strong lad.
Oh, that's a lovely shot there. Yeah. Stand and deliver. It's a pretty big 60 on there.
Yep. We had a boundary go there before, I think off Lennon, so a couple of metres longer maybe, onto the cement though. They're having good... Someone's gone to fetch the ball.
Got it back now.
Yep. So Brendan Hanley's come in to say, don't bowl it there, young Hayden. Umpire's had a bit of a look at the ball just to check it out, see if there's much concrete on it. Projected score 126, so it's slowly increasing.
Hayden will be nervous coming into the ball now, I reckon.
Oh, yep.
Tell you what, that was probably there.
Trent was looking for that same delivery there, wasn't he? Just hit through the ball. So that's the end of the over by the looks. So 17 overs gone, Topes. What do you think? 3 overs, 18 balls.
I reckon the power surge will be taken here soon.
They've got to take it soon.
They've got
to take it after this over. I reckon they should get another. They'd be looking for another 30 runs. So 130 odd, 140.
130, 140. It looks like a pretty good score.
It's a total like they've got something to defend, haven't they?
Definitely.
101 last week.
And this is Jackson Raybine coming on the bowl. Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it looks like, judging by the hairline.
Yeah.
Left arm over the wicket to Kyle.
Oh, that's there.
A bit short.
Oh.
And terrible fielding there.
4 runs.
So 4 runs to Kyle. That should have only been a single.
They have not taken the power surge, so obviously the last 2 overs will be the power surge for them.
Yeah. For old Damien out there, I think. Dived over the top of that one.
Harbour bridged it.
Yeah, he did. Jaden won't be... Jackson won't be too happy with that.
Wasn't the best
Mind
delivery.
you, it deserved 4, but mid-wicket's fairly deep there. Hit him on the pads.
Is this Jackson's first game in a while, or did he play last week? Or?
Well, he played, I think he played lower division. He played Div 2, didn't he? Didn't play last week, so...
Yeah.
He works late every second Saturday, so... Bit hard to keep his regular spot in Div 1 when you're turning up late, so he's played a few Div 1s and a few Div 2 games.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
That's a slap by Kyle down to deep mid-on. It's gone for the boundary.
Found the rope. Good effort on the boundary there. Looks like Brendan Hanley.
Brendan Hanley is once again very wide down there.
As Brisbane Heat bring up the 200 with 2 balls to go.
Okay, they're doing well.
Labuschagne on 73 off 47.
There's a low full toss. He's lucky. Yep. So I wouldn't call that a no ball, to be fair. So slogging across the line, but it was a full toss. So I think he had a bit of luck there, Cole. But yeah, it's an underrated delivery, as we often hear Jeremy Haxma say out in the field. He bowls a low full toss, and he says it's an underrated delivery, and he's probably right.
Hardest ball to hit, I reckon.
Yeah, especially when you're getting set for a half volley to try and slap it across the line, and you get something full.
Yeah, definitely wasn't a no
down
ball.
on one knee looking for the slog across the line, and well taken by Jade.
This is Grillsy, is it?
Looks like Reece Grills.
Yeah, it's really Reece Grills coming to mount bat.
Due to popular demand, Reece Grills. I tell you what, if he gets no runs tonight, he's gonna cop it on the show.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
If he get runs though, I'm not going to hear the end of it. He'll say, "Can you give me a rap about my batting?" There's one person in Bundaberg that would like to see Reece get nothing, is Michael Loader. We give him a bit of a hard time on the show the other night. Reece said, "Let's get into Michael Loader. I'm all over him." So he's my bunny. So he made me bring the bunny in and got me to say everything.
Here's his first ball.
Okay, so he's... Oh, yes, if that went to cover, he's going...
Oh, through the legs of Brendan Hanley.
So Reece Grills is going to get a 2 there, strike rate of 200.
Jackson will not be happy with that.
That's another misfield. He's picking the fielder out there. He's let a 4 go through, and... Anyway.
That was a nice start by Grillsy.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad shot.
Oh, that's wide, and he's edged it.
And he's edged it. There you go. So, tucks the bat under the arm. So, Michael Loader, if you're listening, just send me a message and tell me what to say about Reece's batting. So he's walking off with a smile on his face. He'd be happy with 2, knowing Reece. He hasn't had many bats this season, wouldn't have thought.
Bit of a mixed over.
He's done well to reach it. There's no footwork. He's stepped straight down the pitch. Didn't even look for the umpire. He said, "Yep, I've smashed that."
Bit of a weird over, that one. Couple of 4s, couple of wickets.
Yeah, a bit of licorice all sorts, to be fair. A couple of short balls. But Jackson will take that.
And then you got Haxma coming under bat, it looks like, with his helmet.
Okay. Well, Jeremy, if you bowl outside off stump, he's going to try and hit you across the line. So. And
obviously this is the power surge, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I hope Jeremy knows.
I'm sure he will.
Umpire might signal a power surge. Do they know it's a power surge? They've got a few out.
Oh, they've got it right. Hey?
So I think the umpires might have missed a trick here. They've got 3 out. I think Paul's being let know that's power surge.
Yep, so
Stay with us, Paul. We're watching you. Come on, mate. We commentate, you do the umpiring. Can't do everything, can we, Tobes?
No, we can't. They bring everyone up.
Isn't that funny? No one actually thought. Even Damien Turner, he didn't even know down on the boundary here. Trying to do a few sneaky balls without anyone knowing.
Looks like mid-off and mid-on are staying out.
Yeah. So he's got a bowl full. Should bowl full.
Well, that's just he's edged that.
He's edged it, so there you go.
That's a pretty big wicket.
The L surge always brings a wicket, as George said before. Yeah, Jeremy Haxmer's at this end. Jeremy Haxmer hasn't faced a ball yet. So that was a bit of... Yeah, everyone had forgotten, even the fielders were out.
You and I, new bogey. We're onto it.
Yeah, well, Shawnee Rose, we're all sitting here going, they've got to... Where's the surge? Maybe we shouldn't have said anything because it brought a wicket.
Looks like young Nicky Clark coming out the bat.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
That's Andrew Simon just got that not long ago.
So, yeah, as I was saying, Nick Clark took 5 for last week in A grade.
Yeah, love to see that.
Good young kid. And he can bat as well. He's
definitely.
Looking at the size of him, he's not a big hitter.
Find the meat of that GM.
Yeah, but if he can time the ball, he can hit a 4. Don't know whether he's hit too many 6s in his life, but he'd be out there good to run fast with Jeremy. Bit of a hanging the bat out there. Bit of a nothing shot.
Got to keep going here, Vikings.
They just need bat on ball. Really, bat on ball and you can run. If he just drops that to cover or point their singles, they just need to keep rotating the strike. And Jeremy hasn't faced a ball yet.
No, it looks like fine leg and men are both out on the boundary.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, there's the runs.
Okay. So there's a third man down. There's 2 there for Nick. He's a little whippet there, and Jeremy's happy to oblige and run too, because Jeremy's probably quicker than Nick.
You'd love to see Haxmer batting from this.
Yeah, he definitely would like to go for the grandstand, and we'll hear all about it. So we'll be telling Nick, get a single. Still 4 balls.
Nick's got to keep
3
going
balls
here.
left in the over. Okay, nice little shot. Easy single. Direct hit. Could be in trouble. Nope. So that's what they missed when Kyle was out there, just those quick singles.
Yeah. Probably
saying that Kyle hit a few boundaries, didn't he, in the end?
10 to 15 runs, I reckon, they're left out there.
Yeah, but in saying that, Kyle hit a couple of 4s in the end, didn't he? But
true. Mid-wicket and mid-on both go out.
So Jeremy just hits that back to mid-off. Sweating on the hoik.
Word in heat ends up with 203.
That's a pretty good score.
It's a massive score, I reckon.
Take that in a
final too.
In a final. And to be fair, the opposition hasn't been going too well. They're lucky to be there, to be honest. Mind you, the Heat are up and down too. Jeremy's looking for a big shot here.
No, just playing
that's where you want to bowl to Jeremy.
That's over.
Good over by Hayden.
Very good over. Only 3 off it.
Hi, AJ here, the host of Wide Bay ITV's music show called The Music Scene. Music Scene is all about meeting and getting to know the local musicians and amazing talent that we have in the Wide Bay region, and also maybe a couple of visiting musicians. Why don't you join me on Wide Bay ITV Weekly for The Music Scene?
Yeah, I'll go on. His dad's here, so I'll go on. Yeah, so Jaden's come back for his 4th over.
Young
1
gun
for
to
15.
young gun.
Yeah, young gun to young gun.
Last over. Nick will be hoping to get a few. I reckon there's definitely runs through 3rd metre final gear if he can get something on it.
So, yeah, it'd be good for Nick to have a bit of a hit here. He's not his natural game to go the big tonk, but he's got an open licence here, so 7 for 119. So he's missed that.
Looks like they've got deep. No, they don't. Do they have anyone out? I don't think they've got anyone out.
Yeah, it's a...
I think just put an Angie back now. Plays a smart decision. Down at 3rd man.
Jaden will just keep... And Nick's got to try and think, he's going to put on the spot. Do I, even bat out of your crease a foot or two, just so you throw Jaden off a bit, because he'll just bowl on that spot, put it on the handkerchief every time. So Nick's got to try and do just something a little bit different to get Jaden thinking.
As he comes into Nick.
There you go. So footwork, that front foot, yeah. Still not good. He's not stepping out to the line of the ball. He's clear in the front leg, but Jaden will just keep putting it there on the spot.
2 dots to start the over, not the best.
Great bowling and mature bowling. That's what Jaden's bowled probably a lot of times in the
he has been.
under the pressure, whether it's for Wide Bay or Lord Tabs or
very good
even
bowler.
for his local team.
No, it's a miss. No,
So
another dot.
Another dot.
Not ideal for the Vikings.
No, 3 dots in the last over.
Looking to just get over 120 now. Hopefully. You never know, T20 cricket's funny, so
Yeah,
you never know what's enough really until the second team bats.
that's right. Saying that the Pies look pretty strong on paper in their batting, don't they? Pretty ominous.
A few early wickets though, you never know.
So there's the same delivery, and Clarkie's using the same footwork.
Needs to do something different.
He's got to step out and across the offside.
Okay.
Just keep his shape, even if he hits a ball straight, keep his shape, hit through the ball, full face of the ball. He's just...
I reckon the ramp's on.
Does he play the ramp?
Oh, I've never seen him play it actually.
Not even at training?
No, not even at training, I don't think. I know I'd be looking at that.
Oh yeah, he's got it. He has to do something. Okay.
No, it's the 5th dot.
See his footwork there, Tobes? He's stepping out to leg side. He's just trying to clear his front foot towards mid-wicket. But Jaden's just not putting it straight enough. So
Trying to hit the ball too hard.
Yep, trying to hit over mid-off. If he gets... Jaden's bowling at a fair pace, so gets half of it, he'll clear the field.
Very good over. Is that 5 dots? Or, yeah.
4, I think.
Oh, it's well bowled again.
He's got to go. See, cover dropped back a little bit. Probably he was in before, whoever that was, so he could have stayed right where he is
over.
now.
An innings.
There you go.
No.
Ensure your caravan is ready for your next adventure with Tackle Bands. Tackle Bands have a fully equipped workshop facility run by trade qualified technicians and mechanics. The team carry out repairs and installations on all types of caravans, RVs and trailers, and no job is too big or too small. Insurance repairs are their specialty. Tackle Bands are authorised and certified repairers for all major insurance providers. So, when you need quality service from professionals you can trust, see Dale and the team at Tackle Bands, to Calvin Street, Bundaberg.
So what do you reckon, Toby? What's your analysis of that score, 120?
Oh, I definitely reckon there's a few runs left out there.
Yep.
Obviously, last couple overs was very good in the power surge. It was actually worked better for the bowling side, which you sometimes see that in T20 cricket.
Yep.
But yeah, they've probably left a few runs out there. 120, you never know. But
Yeah.
with Pies line up,
Only 19 more than last week, and they had Trent Seeds and Scotty Irwin back. So to only get 19 more runs than last week, not good enough.
No.
They were on track for 140 at one stage there. Trent Seeds just got that inside edge in the power surge, so he'll be kicking himself. But it's a total. But
look at the Pies line up.
They need to have the Pies a few down early. You've got the likes of Brendan Hanley and Mitch Parsons who have been in form.
If Haxmer can get a few early, I reckon.
Yeah, Jeremy, he's going to have to attack. So
Give
who
me-
else is in the top order? They got Parsons and Hanley.
Hanley.
You got Hayden Pope who can come in.
Kelly can bat.
So yeah, 120 you'd be on the Pies, but anything can happen. So
Welcome back to the second innings. With the Headlands Pies about to commence their innings. And Matthew Posibon going to open for the Vikings, chasing 121 to win. So Luke Owen is on strike and will be facing the first ball. So I'll be joined in commentary shortly. So probably a little bit disappointing the way they finished with the Vikings. Probably would have preferred 130, 135, especially with the way they were at the end. You know, with 2 overs to go, being 116 to only end up with 120 is very disappointing. So Pies will definitely be happy with the way they finished. They probably would have been a little bit disappointed with some of the way they fielded tonight, but it's going to be an interesting game. It's really down to the bowlers. So get back on again. So in comes Matthew for the third ball of the first over. Mix up. And it's a run out in the first over. Terrible start there for the Pies.
Absolutely, yeah.
Luke Owen,
yep. Worst possible start there for the Pies.
So the new batsman. Mitchy Parsons, who's in top form at the moment.
He's got 100 a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
did one.
He'd probably be just about the form bat of the comp.
Yep.
Well, as I said, Luke Owen's got at least 100 this year and a couple of 50s. Adam Posibon's got a couple of big hundreds.
He has, yep. Plenty of runs getting scored this season, that's for sure.
Probably be a little bit harder after Christmas. Normally it is. A bit more rain, a bit more grass on the wicket, a little bit greener, a little bit more to it. And
absolutely, yeah.
Seems to be, just a little bit in the track tonight, especially early. The Vikings, got off pretty slow start.
Yeah.
And as I said, they'd be very disappointed not capitalising on those last 2 overs, only getting 3 or 4 runs.
Yeah.
So they really, Pies should be chasing 130, 140, but
they probably fought back from where they were heading early, though.
Yeah, true.
They had that sort of good partnership in the middle there where they just sort of retained wickets and were able to build on that towards the end of the innings. But
yeah, good. Lovely cover drive there from Mitch Parsons.
Yep. End of the over.
So it's a good over there. Looks like Jeremy Hackmasar will be with the new ball at the far end.
Yep.
This partnership's pretty vital, so the Vikings really need to get one or both of these two pretty quickly to really, have a solid chance in this game.
You would think so, yeah. Pies have certainly got a lot more batting depth than what the Vikings had, and losing that wicket early is obviously going to help, but boundary there to Brendan Hanley.
Too short.
Yep. They've certainly got some plenty of batting early on there. Guys that can absolutely take the game away from you very, very quickly.
I think I remember the last game, it was Brendan and Mitch that destroyed the Vikings. So it looks like Brendan's not hanging around. It's a pretty aggressive shot, second ball.
Absolutely. He liked what he saw first ball, didn't he?
So Heat will be very happy with the score they got tonight. And now if they can back it up in the ball, which they seem haven't really probably put a full game together yet in the Big Bash, have they?
Yep. Short again.
Yep.
Plugged a little long way out there.
Just two. Obviously can't drop it short.
Yeah, good to see him start to get it together late in the season, though. The Heat.
I still find it very weird that all the Australian players will be gone in 3 days.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense to me as a competition that you bring all these international, these Australian players back. They make a significant difference on
absolutely,
who made the finals and not. And then, so if the Heat go any further, they're going to lose Renshaw, they're going to lose Khawaja.
Yep.
I think that's it for them. Steve Smith.
Yep. Yeah, I was just going to say, look at what Steve Smith's done for the Sixers since he came back, and 200s in a row, and was well on his way to a third. Yeah, not so long back.
But he won't be there for the grand final if they make it.
That's right, yep.
So it's almost turned into 3 distinct breaks in the comp, is when the international players left, a lot of them like your James Vince and some of those guys who did got them the first part of the season.
Yep.
Then the Australian international players that come back in, and then for the last week of the finals, I just, from a cricket follower, it just doesn't make a great deal of sense to me.
You'd almost have to say advantage Scorchers, wouldn't you? Because they're not going to lose too many, I don't think.
Agar,
yeah.
But they deserve to be.
Yeah.
I suppose it also sums up that sums up the competition to a degree, that the Scorchers and the Sixers are so far out in front, and the side that came third lost more games than they won.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. I think whilst there's been a big pick up in crowds this year, I still think I think their timing and structure of the competition needs a lot of work.
It's not quite right yet, is it?
No, it just doesn't feel. It feels like almost 2 seasons, and once again the whole last week is just mixed up again by...
Well, having the Big Bash running same time as the Test Series running, it kind of... You almost get lost.
That was poor fielding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember I still think the best Big Bash season was, I don't know how many years ago was it now, but the grand final was on pretty much the last weekend before school went back.
Yep.
Which I think is around that Australia Day time, whether you play it on Australia Day, that's a different discussion, but it was played on that weekend.
Yep.
So they had pretty much the entire comp condensed into the school holidays between about the 15th of December and it just, I just think the crowds, and I just think it was a much better format, and also allows for the players.
Shot there from Brendan Handley.
Absolutely. Also allows for the players to spend the whole season there.
Yeah.
Because it's a big, I suppose, you know, what was it, 2.5 months if you stay for the whole time.
Yeah.
Especially with all the leagues around now.
And that's it. I mean, as the T20 leagues around the world, as this becomes a bigger and bigger thing, it's going to become harder and harder to sort of find windows to play these things. A bunch of guys gone over to South Africa to play their T20 comp over there.
And you got one in the United Arab Emirates, I
Yep.
think. Pakistan Super League.
Yep.
Looks like this, the Thunder have got off to a pretty good start. Warner's making some runs.
It's nice for a change.
Not, I suppose, if you're
not if you're a Heat fan.
No. I think Brennan's trying to make
boundary. Runs an early night.
Probably has to go home to the new baby. So probably on a curfew. Definitely need a wicket shortly.
Yeah, you would think so.
1 for 41 off 4.3, and Warner's on 30. Eliminator.
Got a boundary. Big over there.
Definitely. 15 from it.
Yep. 1 for 23 off 3.
There's one name across our region that's synonymous with all things hospitality, Rum City Foods. And with more than 50 staff and 4,500 square metres under one roof, Rum City Foods stocks everything. They've got the lot. Paul's milk, frozen products, packaged foods, dairy, bakery, drinks, chemicals, and all the hospitality packaging you need. Rum City Foods are a proud member of Countrywide Australasia. Find them at rumcityfoods.com.au or at their massive new premises on Commercial Street, Bundaberg.
Mitchie Parsons, looks like they're both going to go pretty hard.
Yeah. Interesting that they're continuing with Jeremy Huxman. I think his pitch seems to be playing reasonably similar to last week, and he was the one that kind of actually came onto the bat pretty well last week. It's the pace off that seemed to do the trick.
No, I don't disagree there. Second ball coming through. Oh. Played in this. There is enough in this pitch if they bowl the right length.
Yeah, yeah.
Just one of those, and I think Brendan, by walking at it, it's changing that length.
Yep.
So I think it might be just holding up unless you sort of get to that half volley type length. But if you drop it short, then
yeah.
I think Jaden Santa-Catarina really was a good blueprint on how to bowl on this pitch, and once again, just line and length and just tight and forgetting about what the batsmen were doing to a degree.
And so you get that bit of sort of variable bounce like that. That seemed to pop a little bit, and you get the odd one keep down, and
holy dooly. Did that cut away or just keep low? Or?
Yeah, it kept down a little. That's that sort of variable bounce, as I was saying. It ball before was almost a bit trampoline-y, and then that one sort of shot through a little bit.
This is where those 2 or 3 wickets early could make such a difference in a chase. Because then you've got to be careful.
Yep.
And I think you probably noticed that, to the way with the Vikings tonight. Lost a couple early, so they sort of didn't probably have that ability to go early because you sort of saw what happened at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, missing Josh and missing Eric, probably,
Yeah, well,
probably
losing those couple of early wickets and not having the depth that, say, the Pies have got, for instance. Almost had to sort of bat very conservatively for that period during the middle there, didn't they?
Yeah, I'd say they could probably give, knowing it's their last game, they probably gave a couple, mixed it up a little as well.
Yep.
It's a maiden.
It is a maiden, yeah. Don't see many of those in T20 cricket.
Who can you call upon when interest rates are rising or if your fixed rate is ending? The refinanciers from Aussie. We'll make your home loan work harder. Let's talk.
There you go. So Pies have 1 for 23 off their 4 overs. Vikings at the same time were none for 22.
Matthew Posibon to continue.
Yep.
Said Brendan took to him a fair bit last over, so it'll be interesting to see how he comes back this over.
Brendan on strike again. Single.
He's continuing to work on that theory, just walking at the ball.
Yeah.
One for 49 off 6. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty tight game.
Single there to Mitch. He'd be disappointed if they were to lose it after posting 203.
Yeah, the Heat are notorious for getting big scores and then somehow
losing.
Yeah. Or making it a hell of a lot closer than it probably should be.
Yeah. Well, they did that the other night down in Tasmania, didn't they? Sort of posted probably a subpar score, but managed to defend it pretty well and went down on the last ball.
Yeah, interesting. And then the game before, and this is the bit of the consistency part that I suppose spectators and umpires. It's like apparently I've seen the replay. There was a full toss in that last over that looked well above waist. Yet in the Stars game there was 2 that were one you'd probably go and one that really wasn't.
Yeah.
Yet. And this was higher than both of those 2,
and
then wasn't called. So you sort of understand, especially when it goes to the third umpire. Sometimes I just think, once again, common sense is just leaving cricket to a degree, especially with the catchers, like in the Test matches. And if you want to, you can find anything.
Yeah, you can
if you look hard enough.
Yeah, the forensic scrutiny is taking a bit too far, I think.
Well, the idea was to remove howlers.
Yeah.
And at the moment,
you don't really see too many absolute howlers anymore, do you?
Oh, I saw a couple out here last weekend. But no, but I suppose that's where the sides have got to get better with their reviews, because there have been a few, but generally the reviews have saved them to a degree. I suppose a perfect example was in the Strikers game early on. I think it might have been Weatherall got out first ball from Nessa and he was dead plumb. And he decided to review it and burnt the review. And then Lynn was going well, and then he was unfortunately given out off the glove pretty much had nothing going for her. And he couldn't review it.
Yeah.
So it's one of those. It's one of those things where you've got to be a bit of common sense in some of your reviews as well.
Yep. So we've got a bowling change. Not sure who that is.
Nicky Clark.
Yep.
Another one of the young guns.
Yep. Oliver Bogue.
Not Ollie Bogue, sorry.
Batted very well, young Ollie. Vikings innings.
He's had a pretty good season, young Ollie,
Yeah.
especially first into it. He'd definitely be one of the, as I said, one of the top young guns at the moment. That's probably in with a running for being involved in the Bulls Masters match.
Yep.
So Jaden Santa Catarina would be another.
Yep.
Oh, there's a wicket.
Big wicket too. It's Brendan Handley. Yeah, you'd say young Ollie, Jaden Santa Catarina and Lockie Haycox. With a quick replay. Brendan would be very disappointed with that.
Yes, he would be. Let's say if you looked at one, Lockie, and maybe one of the Bale Marshman from the Heat.
Yep.
That'd probably be, I mean, I'd have to look at all the stats and check what's happened, but I'd say they'd be your...
They'd be sort of 4 standouts.
Ned hasn't obviously had as good of a year as he did last year. Is this Hayden Pope coming in? Looks a bit like it.
Your local Bettery are appliance specialists with everything from fridges and laundry to TV, small appliances and much more. Plus, with a range of payment options available, you can buy now and pay later. Go local, that's better.
Yeah, so I might actually check it out here at the moment.
Looks a lot like his old man, doesn't he? Young Ollie.
Oh. Left-handers.
Yeah. Oh. Got away with one there. Hayden. Leading edge.
Bowled well with the ball tonight.
Yeah.
Another good shot by Mitch. Just illustrates, as I said, the form he is in. So 2 there, 2 with another drive. Probably just pitching it up a little bit much. Just
a little full.
Exactly right. Let's see here. So who's your standout player of the season been so far?
Probably looking at one of them here in Mitch Parsons. I think he's having a great year.
In the Big Bash, or just in cricket in general?
Both. He's been
Ensure your caravan is ready for your next adventure with Tackle Bands. Tackle Bands have a fully equipped workshop facility run by trade qualified technicians and mechanics. The team carry out repairs and installations on all types of caravans, RVs and trailers, and no job is too big or too small. Insurance repairs are their specialty. Tackle Bands are authorised and certified repairers for all major insurance providers. So, when you need quality service from professionals you can trust, see Dale and the team at Tackle Bands, to Calvin Street, Bundaberg.
Yep, looks like Matty is going to finish his fourth bowl straight out. But, you know, Ollie Berg's right up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the young guns. And as I said, Lockie Haycock's.
Yep.
Actually surprised Jaden Santa Catarina is, even though, as I said, it's partly sometimes he mightn't have got the wickets, but sometimes, you know, it's wickets, you know, it's what he's done to help the, you know, bowling and partnerships.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, he's bowled a couple of spells where he may not have gotten the wickets, but going for very few runs and, you know, really swinging momentum in games. There was a game early on in the season he might have gone for 8 or 9 runs off his 4 overs, I think, from memory. So
I think there was 3 maidens, wasn't there? And that or 2. It was at least 2. It was a great spell.
It was an outstanding spell, yeah. Outstanding spell for an experienced cricketer, let alone, you know, a young gun coming in playing his first bit of senior cricket.
I suppose the other thing too is Lockie's still got another 2 games to go. You know, he's had 1 or 2 washouts. I think it's one or 2. Only 1. He's had 1 washout. He's still got 2 games to play. You know, so that's it. It's sort of, until I suppose you get through the full 6 games, it's sort of hard to work out where everyone's at.
Yeah.
I think he'd have had 2 washouts this year. That's the one.
Yep. He still managed to be on top of the table.
Well, they haven't lost yet.
No, that's it.
2 washouts and 3 wins. Pretty sure David's coming back in the commentary soon. I think he might have I think he was finding a special guest out there for us.
Another guest, yeah.
Bit of a great story behind it.
I think they'll be too far away.
Almost the end of the 7th over. You know, it's a rain delay. Oh my God. New South Wales, Sydney. Sydney's at it again. Wind probability is updating.
Well, that probably favours the Thunder, you'd think.
I don't know.
They've gotten off to a good start. And
7 overs, under 8 and over.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
End of the over here, scores 2 for 34.
Your foot's different, so your best shoe isn't the same as someone else's. Getting the right shoe makes all the difference. It means less pain, better movement, less fatigue and less injury. At FootMotion, our experienced and caring team use the latest technology to match your unique fit and movement to the right shoe. Whether it's for work, running, school or walking, we're here for the whole family. Don't compromise. Experience FootMotion today.
Welcome back. We've got young Ollie Bogue to continue.
Oh, they're behind. Thunder are behind, I think.
Bit of cricket there.
It's a single. Is that a single to, yep?
Yeah, no. Single to Hayden.
Hayden, sorry. My Duckworth-Lewis calculations. have them needing to be 60 after 6.5 overs.
Okay.
Yeah, they're only going at 7.61, so I think they're a little bit behind. Keeping it tight here.
Yeah.
2 for 35. I think the Vikings would have been in a very, very similar position at this stage. I really do think those last 2 overs will come back and hurt them.
Yep.
Single to each.
Yep. As I say, sort of the batting depth that the Pies have got, you know, they could probably afford almost to take it sort of pretty deep before they really press the accelerator.
Looks like it was just going down leg.
Just sliding down, yep.
Should bring a DRS in. And we can be the third umpire.
Might have been 2 noises in that too, I think.
We'll have to talk to Phil about, you know, bringing in tram lines and... Getting a little bit frustrated there, Hayden.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a really good over from Ollie.
Yep.
There's only 2 off it.
Yep.
So that's 8 overs gone. 2 for 36. Just about to go to a replay here. So let's have a look. Still think it was going down leg.
Yeah.
As I said, from this angle, you can see just Damien as the keeper was just sort of heading down that leg side.
Yeah. We've got another bowling change.
Who's coming on now? Is that Trent?
Looks like it.
So this could be pretty key. Trent's he's been bowling pretty well this year.
Yep. Oh, he's bowling from the end that has the really short boundary, so he would not want to drop it short.
Probably not to Mitch.
No.
So 85 off 72, so the run rate's just over 7. Still got it well in control. As I said, Mitch, I think Mitch is a key now.
Oh. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look at what's still to come.
Oh, they've still got batting.
Yeah.
Still plenty of batting. They've still got young Kine and Hard.
Yep.
Jaden can bat. Jackson Raybine can bat. Craig Fritz. So there's still a bit of depth there.
Plenty to come, yeah.
It's just you probably wouldn't... A lot of them haven't had much of a hit this year because Mitch, Luke, Hayden to a degree, and Brendan have gone so strongly. So...
Yep. Simon Kelly down the order there.
SK, yeah, he hasn't had a hit for a while.
Yep. That's a great shot.
That just sort of sums up the form he's in. It's probably the best shot of the night.
Yep, completely agree. Hitting it on the up and absolutely drilled it.
Man of League's on upstairs tonight.
Yeah, so we got kicked out downstairs.
Yeah. a little bit hotter down here, but it's not bad viewing.
Another boundary.
Shackles.
Yeah.
It's probably just a fraction too full.
Yeah.
As I said, that half volley sort of line. Both have been sort of in that sort of zone.
Yeah, well, he's probably sort of... You'd think it'd be in his head not to bowl short, and probably just overcompensating a little. Better length.
Damage has been done off the over, but...
True.
It was one day tonight. South Africa versus England. Just about to start off.
That's exactly what he didn't want to do. Dropped it short and went the distance. Again, just goes to show how short that boundary is. I don't think Mitch got much of that, but off to a replay.
I think he got enough of it, mate.
Oh, yeah.
That's still not a... to the clubhouse, it's... Yeah, no, he's got that pretty well. That's landed on the roof. Sorry, the clubhouse is just a bit further out here. It's quite... feels short, but to the clubhouse... Yeah. So that's changed things totally. 14 runs off that over. 2 for 50 off 9. You know, it's amazing what one over can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looks like Ollie's continuing.
Yep.
That's too high.
A little high, yep.
Oh, must have got a bit of bat on it. Hasn't called it a leg by.
Sensible batting there, though, from both batsmen. Sort of take the quick single. A good shot there. Worked through mid-wicket for 2.
It's been a pretty disappointing campaign for the Vikings, really.
Yeah.
They just haven't gelled. They just haven't clicked with the bat or with the ball to a degree. They've had patches.
Yep. I think there was an expectation early on that we've had Nathan Van Eekeren, and obviously he left sort of before the season even started. But,
yeah, that definitely did change the thinking a bit.
Yeah.
So he makes a massive difference to the side. But there's more than one player in a team too.
Oh, true. You can see though that, again, we spoke a bit tonight about the batting depth for the Vikings and just how reliant they are on 2 or 3 guys to score all the runs for them. The boundary there.
Looks like David's walking into the room.
Yep.
So we'll take over after this ball at the end of the 10th over.
After this over, yep.
I've got it at 2 for 58. The scoreboard's only 2 for 57. I think they've missed one. Oh no, I've probably missed one. I think I know what's happened there.
That's the end of the over.
Shane, Dimmock and Rodney. So shot Miles twice.
to the... You got me?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some experience coming into the commentating box, haven't we, Zane Anderson? We've got your brother Kale. So I had Toby Lamond on before, 16 years of age. Give the camera a wave, Kale. There you go, you're on the camera. So Kale was up in the grandstand enjoying the cricket.
Yeah.
And I said, can you come down and help me out? So he's helped me out. You can see he's been very popular in Bundaberg. He's had a few medical issues, and he's shown more ticker than a lot of these blokes out here tonight. So he's got a story to tell, and it's been all over Facebook. I know Carl's in hospital. You were in hospital for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
3 weeks leading up to you played for Wide Bay under 13 side. Went away to represent Wide Bay under 13, and all Kale could think about was not school, not coming home, but playing cricket. Is that right?
Yeah.
I heard that from Mum and Dad and everyone else. So Kale was super duper keen just to get back on the cricket field, and you did all right too, didn't you?
Yeah.
For Wide Bay. I guess we should talk. We'll talk a little bit. There's not much happening at the moment, is there? The Pies are doing pretty well, do you think?
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Pretty good. So yeah, Kale enjoys his cricket. Dad is Chris Anderson, used to play cricket with me, good Div 1 cricketer and cricketing family. So Kale's following in his dad's footsteps. And what are you, under what?
14.
Under 14. Okay, so back tomorrow.
Yeah.
43 days of no junior cricket in Bundaberg. Wow. You'll be keen as.
Yeah, I am.
It's been a long time, hasn't it? Who are you playing tomorrow?
YMCA ISIS.
YMCA ISIS. Have you played them this year?
Yeah, I think once.
Once? How'd you go?
Oh, we did all right, I guess.
Did you beat them? Do you know if you won?
No.
You didn't beat them? Okay. Tomorrow, you got to be on tomorrow. Did you train this week?
Yeah.
How did you bowl?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good?
Mm.
Okay. It's going to be hot tomorrow too. It's pretty hot tonight, isn't it? All these lights and no wind.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's hit it, where's that? Point, I think? What do you reckon, point?
Yeah, about.
Ned Jenner, he's only a 16-year-old. He's out on the boundary. So, what do you reckon? The Pies are looking pretty good?
Yeah, looking pretty good.
Chasing 120, so they're halfway through the overs and halfway through the runs, but they're only 2 wickets down. You think they'd be favourite?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Unless they lose a couple of quick wickets.
Yeah.
Which the Vikings are trying really hard for, aren't they?
Yeah.
What was wrong with that ball?
It's just down leg side.
Down leg side, so any delivery, down leg side's probably a wide, do you think?
Yeah, anything really.
Yeah, they're pretty tough tonight, so it's a bit easier for you tomorrow. Hopefully it's not so tough. It's not. What do you play? 30 overs, don't you?
Yeah, 30 overs.
Oh, that's what do you think about that delivery? Would you like to be batting to that?
No.
So Trent Seeds is bowling, and we've got the replay coming up. So that's Trent Seeds coming in. He's a big, strong lad, isn't he? Coming in and
sat right at him.
Got him on the chest. Beat him by about 2 foot of pace, I reckon. That's Hayden Pope. You might have heard of Hayden Pope, and Corey plays under 16s last year, so Corey's out here as well. He's watching in the grandstand tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looking close. No.
Not by the umpire.
No, going down leg side, you think? So he looks a little bit rattled, doesn't he, after get hit on the chest?
Yeah.
So end of the over, and the scores will come up on the maybe going down leg side. 11 overs, and what's the score?
2 for 62.
Righto, how many runs do they need?
60, is it? What, 59.
Yep, how many balls?
54.
Okay, so 59 off 54. That's doable.
Runnable.
Runnable. Do they need to play any stupid shots?
Not really at this stage.
Mate, you should be out here. You should be a coach. Yeah, so run a ball, 2 wickets down, 9 overs. Should get it pretty easy. Do you think they're going to leave it till the 20th over?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
That's
But they've got
your
a couple
prediction?
of wickets in hand, so
Couple of wickets in hand. So Mitchy Parsons, he plays for Brothers in town. He's 29 off 29. Hayden Pope's 10 off 16. So do you think they should think about calling the surge?
yeah, soon at least.
Soon? Two batsmen that have been out there a while.
I reckon by the 13th over.
13th over. Wowzers. Bit different to the first innings. They forgot about the surge, didn't they? We got to the 19th over and someone, I think Mr. Sean Rose, had to go out and remind the umpires we've got to have a surge for the 19th and 20th over. Oh. And how's school going? Back to Shalom?
Yeah.
What are you, grade 8?
Yeah, grade 8.
Grade 8, back into it. Good to have a short week. Did you start on Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday. What do you reckon of that shot? It's a nice square cut.
Yeah.
You see it on the TV there. It's hit the boundary. So Kyle Stallin's bowling there. Didn't have a great night with the bat. He was hampered by a sore hamstring. So it mustn't be too bad if he's bowling.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nick Clark, did you see he got 5 wickets? He played for Brothers last week and got 5 wickets, so he's probably worth thinking about to bowl. He's bowling well. Yeah. So Clarkie could probably come on and bowl. I don't think he'd be too far away, to be honest.
Yeah. Not right. You're right there.
Reece Grills. Artie Richardson, he usually bowls spin. There's a bit of an ant's nest last week. He was running in like he was standing on the ant, so hopefully, oh gee. What do you call them if he didn't hit it? What's that called?
Buys.
Buys, yep. So hopefully the umpire, is he going to signal? Yep, umpire Chris Parker. So well called, Kale. So keeper probably should have taken that, do you think?
Probably.
Standing up to the stumps, probably should have taken it. Probably a bit disappointed. Easy run, so Mitchy Parsons is now on strike. And picking off the one. See, that's, as you said, he's probably sensible batting, isn't it? Doesn't need to do anything silly. Maybe if they call the surge, they might go a bit harder.
Yeah.
You can only have 2 people out in the surge. So it's a lot easier to score runs.
Boundaries.
Ad break now.
Chemist Warehouse is making shopping more convenient with its new Click and Collect service. Just tap to order items online. And it's ready for pickup within just 4 hours. Click and Collect. Try it today.
See it come up. How many out here?
So Trent Seeds is continuing.
Yep. Gone pretty quick. It's a long run. Down to what position's that?
Mid on.
Mid on. Good boy.
Kind of a long on.
Yes, a deep mid on, isn't he? So that's Nick Clark. He's only a young fella. So we just got to watch the gap there. See how they need 52 off 4?
Yeah.
48. Sorry,
48.
that's a gap of 4. So you can keep watching that and see if the gap widens or it gets closer.
Yep.
They need a wicket.
Badly.
Badly, yes they do. Yeah, only 2 down. Bit like the Heat. The Heat had a good platform tonight. Did you hear the Heat got 200 odd?
Yeah.
And they're only
got a pretty good score.
94?
Yeah, 94 off 50 something, I think it was.
And they were 1 for 65 off 10, so that's not great. But when you're only 1 down, you can go hard for the next 10 overs, which is probably what the Pies are looking forward to doing tonight.
Yeah.
Ooh, good short pitch delivery.
Yeah. Good bumper.
Good bumper, yep. Fumbled by the wicket keeper. So that's, what's the umpire signal there?
Buys.
Buys. So the buys in the scorebook, and anyone listening, don't go against the bowler. So in his figures, that doesn't go against Trent Seed. So he's probably not too worried, but wicket keepers usually hate having buys next to their name. Because
Yeah.
if they give away heaps of buys, they probably didn't keep too well. Full toss. There's someone out there.
Yeah. Ned Jenner, I think it is.
Yes, it is. Good call, Ned Jenner. What did they get? 2? Yep. Mitchy Parsons hit 2. So Trent Seeds, what are his figures at the moment?
None for 19 after.
He's bowled a few overs.
Yeah, 2-3 overs.
So he's probably a bowler that they need. He's an attacking fast bowler, so he need to come on and try and get some wickets, but no success yet. And that
wide,
has gone
yeah.
down. What do you reckon, mate? Gone on to the... Oh, he saved it. That's a good dive by someone down there.
Yeah. Wonder who that is.
Called it wides.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right. Anything down leg side. So if they ran 2...
Yeah, it's 3 wides.
3 wides, correct. So Mitchy Parsons, he's 34 off 33. Hayden's 14 off 22, so he's just trying to work his way into a bit of form and see the ball all right, but Mitchell's doing all right.
Yeah, Mitch is going to run a ball.
Yep. Dot ball. So what do you like doing? You bat and bowl a little bit?
Yeah, bat and bowl a little bit.
Yep. Where do you bat?
Or
where do you reckon you should bat? Where's Mr. Honor Batcher? And where do you reckon? Because we can send this out tonight. He probably live streaming, and we can send him a few messages through this. So.
Well, I'm not sure, but I might have heard that he might have been batting me opener.
Opener?
Yeah, I don't really like batting opener.
Okay.
I like batting 4.
4?
Yep.
Good position. I used to love batting 4. Let the openers take the shine off the new ball.
Yeah.
So sneaky little run there to Reece Grills, I think. So right arm medium. And where do you probably like the new ball because it swings a little bit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Time out! You are busy, but your foot pain is slowing you down. The experienced team at Hinkler Podiatry are passionate, outcome-driven, and use the latest treatments to get you back on your feet fast. Call Time Out on your foot pain with Hinkler Podiatry.
So we're back. We're talking about you swinging the ball like bowling open first change maybe?
Yeah, opener usually.
Gee, you're greedy. Open bat, open bowl. And what's that umpire? He's waving his arm around like a windmill out there. What's that mean?
Power surge.
Power surge?
Yeah.
How many fielders out?
2.
2 fielders out.
Told you you'd be out in the 13th over.
I think you did call the 13th over. Well done, mate. You should be a regular. You can come next week, and I won't come. You and Toby Lamont can take it over.
Yeah, sounds nice.
It's for free, though. We don't pay you. Might get your sausage roll later in the night if there's any cold ones left. So, who is going to bowl in the power surge? Probably one of the bowlers who's doing pretty well, I reckon. Kyle Stallin's been taken off. Who's that bloke on the screen taking his hat off?
Oh, Ollie Bogue.
Ollie Bogue, yeah. So he's coming on. So he got Brendan Hanley out tonight. And Brendan Hanley is his coach for Open Schoolboy. So he's got his coach out twice now. So Ollie's sending a message to his coach. Please keep picking me in the team. But Brendan Hanley, he was the one that was playing those pull shots. He was pretty good bat, isn't he?
Yeah.
So they brought Ollie back. So this could be very interesting. So Mitchy Parsons, he's set. And it'll be interesting, hopefully, there. What do they got? A deep mid-off back. So Ollie is going to try and bowl off stump. They've got a deep cover. So that's exactly where he needs to bowl, do you think? Bowl to your field? If he puts it too straight, there's no one out on the leg side. So how many fielders on the leg side can you see out here, mate?
Only about 3.
Absolutely. And there's no one out. 3 people inside the ring. So
if he bowls one a little straight, it's going to go.
If he flicks it off his legs, he's in a world of hurt. And he's bowled. That's a wide. He's lucky to get away with that. He's trying to bowl full by the looks. Mitchy Parsons, what's he signalling there?
New gloves?
Yeah, he wants new gloves, doesn't he? He's starting to sweat a bit. It's pretty hot and humid out there. Even hot in the grandstand, isn't it?
Yeah.
No breeze tonight. So that's their partnership, 50 or 47 balls.
That's a good partnership.
So well bowled. Mitchie's going pretty hard. I guess with 2 wickets down he can, but he's been batting well. Does he need to do that shot?
Not really.
No. That's why the surge can often bring some wickets. Batsmen start doing things they don't need to do or don't usually do. So.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He's thrown the bat. And he just called for new gloves. I think they might need to bring the new gloves out now. They're a bit wet, do you think? That's why the bat's flown?
Yeah.
Wasn't the pace of the delivery from Ollie. So we're going to look at the replay here, Carl. So Ollie comes in, a little bit short. The big woolly whooshka. And I think the bat nearly went as far as the ball, didn't it?
Yeah.
One of the boys is picking up the bat and one boy picks up the ball. He's got his new gloves, so he's got no excuses now.
Throws the bat again, then it's his own fault.
Yep, exactly. Haven't seen that for a while.
Haven't seen that in under 14s.
No. So pretty well bowled there, just nice and full. They've got mid off deep down there. Pretty good over so far. So Hayden Pope back on strike. Even the wicketkeeper looks like he's got no helmet on.
Yeah.
So he's hit that and he's got onto that, I'd say.
Is that 6?
Timed it.
No, it's
4 runs. So they were due for a boundary in the power play there. So Hayden's picked up the line and length fairly early. So that's helped Hayden out a little bit. He was struggling a little bit.
Yeah, he wasn't scoring too quick.
No. Okay. Oh, just over the fielder. Out to the sweeper, so only one there. That's the over from Ollie. I think we got the scoreboard at Kyle Bolam. No, don't ask me how to fix the scoreboard up.
See Tacklevan's, your family-owned caravanning experts, for the popular New Age caravan range. Walkinshaw designed and engineered for superior strength and reliability. Start your adventures today with a New Age caravan from Dale and the team at Tacklevan's to Calvin Street, Bundaberg.
Unless you've got to go home. Welcome back. How many do we need, Cale? How many do the Pies need?
37 off 36.
Yep. What are the scores of the batters? Run us through it.
Mitchie Parsons.
Yep.
Parsons. He's 36 off 39.
Yep.
And Hayden is 18 off 23.
Beautiful. 38 off 37. So the gap is just 1 now. So it was 4 before. So closing the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the Pies are just starting to creep up a little bit and do better. So they're scoring at 6 and over. They need 6.16. So they're pretty much on target.
Yeah, they just need...
Short delivery, and he's hit it, and it has gone the distance. So Mitchie pass. Oh no, it was Hayden hitting that 6.
Yeah, Hayden.
Got onto that, didn't he? Like he knew it was going to be short. So I think we've got a replay here. Seeds comes in and bowls it short, and Hayden goes, "Thank you, Merry Christmas." Got under that, and I don't think anyone took that catch, so no one's taken a catch in the crowd this season. It's worth $1,000. If you're the only one that takes a catch, you win $1,000. So I wish we were over there.
Yeah.
A couple of camera guys reckon they're going to go out there and catch a 6. $1,000 is $1,000, and if a couple of people catch it, then I think they share it. I think Toby Lamond, who was on here before, and you know Charlie Steele, you'd play against Charlie. So they went $500 each last year. They kind of both caught it. They both touched the ball, so they got $500 each. That's pretty good. And back to Trent Seeds coming in. A little bit short again and gone for 4 runs. So this time Mitchy Parsons has
hit a boundary.
He's hit a good boundary there, hasn't he? He's in a bit of form.
Yeah, just not when he's running in.
So Trent, what do you reckon about his bowl? Has he bowled too short?
Yeah.
Because we haven't had any falls come down this direction at all, have we? So everything's gone out there, so he's bowling too short.
Needs to pitch it up.
There you go, he's pitched it up, and I think that's on the concrete again. That's the 3rd one to go there tonight. If I was standing on that concrete, I would probably drop 3 catches. So he just hit through the ball then, didn't he? Kept his balance. So we got the replay here. Pitches up, but the way Mitchy's seeing the ball at present, hit it. And yeah, 3 have landed there tonight. Should have sent your brother Zane out. Would you have caught that, Zane? You would have caught, so he'd be $1,000 richer.
Yeah.
What'd you buy? $1,000 new cricket bat?
Yeah.
Yep. Zane had spent it on lollies. He's into the canteen before, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Come back with no lollies. He was smart enough to eat them before he come back to us. So Mitchy Parsons moves to 46 runs. Oh, well bowled. So as you said, needs to pitch it up. So he couldn't get under that one. The other one, he just had enough time to get under it. So that's more the Yorker length. Got Nick Clark out here. So there's young Nick. He might bowl. He skids them on. He's nice and short. So they need to change it up because you can see they're only 20 or 31. See the difference there. It's changed in this over. Oh, there's another one. I think is that gonna go for 4?
Yep.
And I think that brings up his 50. Okay, so 50 off 42 or 43. I think it's 43.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Nearly 50. Yeah, so Mitchy brings up the 50 and 43 balls there. And you can see Hayden Pope's a runner ball now, so he's brought that back up. And that surge was pretty good. That was a good over. Poor old Trent, I think he's got none for 46 off 4 overs. Nearly 12 and over, so.
Oh,
there you go. They needed that before. So Kyle's come back. He's pretty pumped. He's got Hayden Pope out there, one of his ATW teammates, so he'll have bragging rights there. Skid through a little bit. Probably got the replay coming up. Here's Kyle. I don't even know whether he spins the ball. Do you reckon he spins it?
Let's have a look.
Pretty straight to me.
Yeah.
He's given the old fist pump. He's excited. So went back to the ball. Probably could have just come on the front foot and blocked it. Wasn't that short.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything dumb, the Headland Pies at the moment.
No. Screen. Here we go. Good batting though by Hayden Pope. 26 off 27 balls in the end, so he's done his job there. So they've got 5 overs to get 16 runs, so be happy enough to put money on them. Oh, I tell you what, that is close. And same kind of delivery. Do you think Carly's gone back a little bit there? Probably should have gone forward because I don't know whether it's Dewey. It seems to be skidding on a bit.
Yeah.
So Kyle's not, you can see he's not spinning him much, is he? So he's pushing him through. Okay, he's just a bit outside off stump there. So Simon Kelly just square cuts it to point. So the power surge is over. So does Mitchie need to do anything silly? 15 runs in 5 overs. Should do it pretty, 16 off 28. So
they can do it pretty comfortably.
They should do it well. Whoop, going back again. You wouldn't have played under lights at all, would you?
No.
The BCR trying to get some junior games out here. They're running out of time. It'd be nice to have a couple of junior games out here.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice.
Something different. A lot of seniors haven't played under lights, to be fair. And these new lights got a couple of big light towers here, so the lights are improved. We've got the Bulls Masters coming up. Do you remember those bugs come up once a year? Chris Lynn's coming.
Is he?
Yep.
Oh.
Didn't know. Yep. So he'll be good to watch. Hopefully get some runs.
Hopefully hit a couple of sixes.
Hopefully. He came a few years ago and he got out for not too many. Everyone was disappointed. So anyway, end of the over. 3 for 107 by look. So doing it comfortably. So Reece Grills is coming on from this end. Trent Seeds has bowled his 4 overs. He's probably going, oh, thank God I'm finished. He went for a few, didn't he?
Yeah. Almost 12 and over.
Exactly. So he had the second over of the surge though, didn't he? So it's not nice bowling with only 2 fielders out. So they can have 5 out now, I think. So Reece will come on and bowl. So it'd be interesting to see what Mitch does here. He's directing his traffic here, Reece, trying to get Trent to move a bit straighter. He's waving at us. He's still got a sense of humour. Okay. So Mitchie playing it safe there. So if Mitchie wants to, he can punch it over mid-off because mid-off's up. So if he gets one out there, Reece does like bowling out on the offside there. So if Mitchie's game, he'll try and punch him over mid-off. We'll wait for the short one. So how many there? 2?
2, yeah.
Easy
at
2. At least 2. Yeah, I think Simon Kelly said, "Nut, 2 will do you, young lad." So the keeper, he's had to chase it all the way down there in his gloves and his white pads. They stand out, those white pads, don't they, at night?
Yeah.
I think did he signal that runs or might have been off the glove? I think it was off the glove, yep. We're giving him 2. There you go, it's a nice shot along the ground. Fumble there by Trent, so nice and full. Try and track down this heat score maybe.
Yeah.
Rain has stopped play. Okay, there's Simon Kelly. He likes hitting hard and straight. That's his spot. Yeah, you'd nearly have to put mid-off back, wouldn't you? But anyway, you can't have fielders everywhere. But in saying that, you'd have mid-off and mid-on back and cow.
Yeah.
Deep mid-wicket because it's not the surge anymore, so that's in Simon's arc. He loves it there. Whoop. And he's hit that. So Grillsy gets another cheap wicket. Cheap wicket. He just picks up the cheap wickets, doesn't he? Poor old Seeds, he's looking at us. He bowled 4 overs, including the power surge. What do you reckon, Trent? None for 46. I've seen worse, mate. It's okay. Chin up. You're bowling against a couple of informed batsmen there. Bowled a bit short, mate. Kale reckons you bowled short. I didn't say it. So here's Reece, the replay. Bowling outside there, and Simon's gone, I'm hitting you in the grandstand. I think he coaches your brother, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So Zane might have to say to him, Mr. Kelly, you need to play a bit straighter. What do you reckon, Zane? You tell him tomorrow, I saw your shot last night. You tried to hit it over the grandstand. Yeah? Good boy. Zane's a bit tired. He's ready to go home. So only needs 7 runs off 19 balls.
Hopefully Mitchie can get a not out.
Heat win. So the Brisbane Heat, sorry, we're not even talking about this game at the moment. Heat won due to the Duckworth-Lewis by 8 runs. So they go through to the next round because it must be raining down there, mate. So, Jaden Larson's come out to bat. Big, tall lad. So Reece has tried to york him there, sneak it under his bat. So Reece will be happy with that, do you think?
Yeah.
1 for 7.
Yeah, it's all right.
Not too bad. Well, that's good about the Heat.
Yeah.
Davey Warner got a few. I think they were 1 for 52 off 6 or something like that. So good for the Heat to go through. So Mitchie Parsons is going to be on strike here. I think Kyle's going to bowl his slow non-spinners. Slow skidders maybe. Be interesting to see whether Mitchie wants to finish it this over. 17 overs gone. Definitely not going to go the 20th, as you said before, mate. Short ball, and he's hit that behind, and
That's
I dare
4
say
runs.
4 runs. Okay. Not great bowling.
Short and wide.
Kyle Stallin's bowling there, so too short if you're bowling that slow, and Mitchie's seen him pretty well, isn't he? So you don't want to bowl short and wide. It's a bit of a gift. So must be 3 runs to get off about 17 balls. Oh, he's tried to go big there.
Oh.
And did he drop that?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Matty Posibon, I think, might have dropped that. I tell you what, Mitchie Parsons, he's like Marnus. He has a lot of luck, trust me. There's another sign of good luck.
It's a pretty tough catch.
He got there. He's pretty tall though, isn't he? I think Jaden Santa Catarina, big tall. He took a good catch out here low before. So, yeah, Matty's down there kicking stones. He's not happy. But anyway, we all drop catches. Another short one. Square cut it straight to Reece. Grills. Direct hit, he could have been in a little bit of trouble. So, scores are tied, according to Mr. Shears upstairs in the scoreboard. 1 off 14, do you think they can do it? Okay, how's he going to do it? I reckon he's going to go big again because they're all coming up. Yep. He's going to go big. Over the top. Oh, he's just snuck it over. So, a good win there that took the 2 runs. That fielders are up, so he thought he'd have a go. Wanted to finish it off with a boundary, but he didn't get there. So, a good win to the Pies in the 17th over. Had a couple of overs to spare. So Taipans can still make it. Okay, so Taipans have got to win the last 2. it's a bit of a tussle, isn't it? So
Yeah.
congratulations to the Pies. So they're up there, but a few games to go yet. Anything can happen. We don't know who's going to make the final at the moment, so it's good. So thanks for joining me, mate.
Thank you, Mr. Bogue.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
I think you might have a few people listening on the screen. I got a few. My phone's buzzing here, mate. Your under 14s are on the chat group going, "Go Kale!" So you might be famous tomorrow. They'll say they saw you on TV. They might tell you whether you did a good job or not. But I reckon you did a good job. So well done, mate. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Yep.
Enjoy the opening and the batting and the opening bowling. I'll text Mr. on and tell him you want to open the batting and open bowling. So no pressure. So thanks to Phil and the boys, Wide Bay ITV. Do a good job. It's been live streamed tonight. So they've got the cricket show going in the live stream every Friday night. So a big thank you to them and well done to all our sponsors. You can see Aussie Home Loans behind us. So got a lot of sponsors on board and making this possible. So we'll finish off the night and we'll see you next time.
Cool.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Okay, Scott, tell us about the game tonight. Did it go as planned?
Obviously didn't go to plan because we had a loss tonight, but we dug in with the bat, but definitely 20 runs short, and that showed in the end.
Okay, what do you think you could have done to rectify that?
Yeah, there was no partnerships, and there's a lot of starts, but no one sort of went on with the job as Sammy Pearson did for their team, and he was the one that saw them through. So yeah, just needed that one bigger score and a couple of partnerships.
Okay. So are you still in the running in the comp?
Not now, no.
You're out?
Yeah, no, we're definitely out now, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing given where the Vikings have been in previous years to be down the bottom again for the second year in a row compared to winning a couple of finals before that.
Okay, what are you going to do to fix that for next year?
Next year, obviously, it's a new round of recruiting, so we'll have to wait and see what team we can get together, yeah.
Okay, what's your prediction for the rest of the tournament?
Well, the Heat are obviously probably the dominant team so far, so they're definitely capable of putting a big score on, so I think they're probably the favourites at this point in time.
Is anything else you want to add? Everything went to plan tonight?
Yeah, everything seemed to work well. I think our bowlers bowled really well, especially through the middle period. Our slower bowlers came on after the boys at the top did a job, and really set up a decent score for us to chase. So whenever you're chasing 120, I'm pretty confident the players we've got in the shed to get it done. So really happy. We did struggle early with the bat, but it just goes to show that a bit of maturity and wait around for the bad ball, and we were able to capitalise and get the job done.
Okay, so how are you feeling about the moving forward, your position in the whole?
Yeah. So we're looking pretty good at up there at the top. So we've pretty much nearly certified a spot in 1 and 2. Just depending on how the Heat go next week and our following game in a fortnight's time. So we're pretty confident. We are wary of the better Heat. They are one of the top teams in the comp. So, but in saying that, they haven't had a lot of time out in the park. Rain's been a bit against them. So we are looking forward to playing them hopefully in the final.
Okay, so when you came into tonight's game, obviously this is the result you wanted.
Yeah.
Did it play out that way during the match, or were there some touch and go moments?
Yeah, T20 cricket's got so many momentum shifts, and tonight was the same. Yes, we're chasing 120, and it's the lowest score in a T20 game, but they had us on the back foot there when we were 2 or 3 for not many, and Jeremy Harksmar bowled well at the top, and Matty Posibon as well, so they did start well. But yeah, credit to our guys for showing the maturity to stand that and kick on.